And we should be live. And we got a couple pre-show comments from the lads. We got Robbie Delmonico. Robbie Deli Meats currently in the Listening League draft. You'd love to see it. He's first. We got big boy Jared over here in the Dynasty League. You'd love to see it. Let's go. We got Leo in here very early. Let's go. Maybe he wins a signed jersey. We'll see. Speaking of signed jersey, let's do that raffling right now with 5 minutes to go before our Dynasty or our redraft league draft. So
should we wait a couple seconds before some people get into the stream?
Sure. So I'm just gonna randomize this a few times. I don't even know if we have time to waste, Corey. There's 4 minutes left. Let's go, Marco.
Yeah. Do we want to do it after the draft? I don't know. Is anybody who signed up for the Pristine? Oh, you're doing it now? All right, we're doing it now. So anybody who signed up for the Pristine auction giveaway, this is for the Alvin Kamara jersey right now. So whoever we spin, we have just the names on a wheel right now. Whoever gets spun here is going to win the signed Alvin Kamara jersey, courtesy of Pristine auction.
Yep. And the winner is... First winner will be Parker Renberg.
Parker Renberg, you won the signed Alvin Kamara jersey. If you are watching this, please reach out to one of us on Twitter or on Discord, and we'll get your information or not. If you don't reach out to us, we'll just reach out to you because we have your email address and email you that way. But we will need your home address and stuff like that. So congrats to Parker. Now let's get on to the next two jerseys to give away here. Get some of the fellas in the chat. I know big Alex Rivera here. I know he actually did sign up using the Pristine auction code, so maybe he'll win one right here.
This one will be for the
we got the Swift jersey. Who's winning it?
Who's winning Swift? Let me hit this a couple times. The winner of the Swift jersey is Jason Lundquist. So close to being Arnie, eh?
Yeah, so close to being Arnie. Sorry about that. But Jason Lundquist, again, reach out to us on Twitter or Discord if you're watching this. If not, we will email you and get your information that way. So congrats to Jason Lundquist. You're the winner of the signed DeAndre Swift jersey, courtesy of Pristine auction. Now we will spin the final one in a second.
Real quickly, who won the Kamara again? What was the name?
The name was Parker Renberg.
Parker Renberg. That's it. Personally, I'm just writing it down because perfect.
I mean, we could always go back and watch if we needed to.
That's true too. I wonder who's going to win there. Oh, I wonder what name's going to show. Yeah. Oh, it's AIYUK. Wow, what a surprise! I don't know. And this will be for the winner of the AIYUK jersey. So.
Oh, big. Okay, so Big Al is actually a Niners fan, so hopefully he gets the win here, gets the W.
Amen.
See how we go here. This is the final jersey giveaway. And Rick Ermels, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but
Rick
congrats.
Ermels.
You won the... no, we do not have a signed DK jersey, Josh. Unfortunately, we do not. But Rick, you won the signed Brandon AIYUK jersey. Again, if you are watching this later at a later point in time, then go ahead and reach out to us on Twitter. If not, we have reached out to you via email. So congrats to the winners. Appreciate everybody who did sign up using the Pristine auction code. You can still sign up using our code if you want to use Pristine auction and their site. Hundreds of daily auction ending all the time. It is 8:59 p.m., which means our listener league draft is about to start. Let's run through some of these comments here. Yo, Spicy Hot, what's up? Evan says, my boy's excited for these lives for sure. Written in the stars, Big Al. Yep. Unfortunately, Big Al was not able to take home the AIYUK jersey. Yep. Okay.
Right, Josh is my friend from home too, by the way.
For sure.
All right. Draft should be started in less than a minute.
Draft should be starting up pretty soon.
And for those that are unfamiliar, let me just show the settings. Actually, well, I mean, I could show here. So it will be a 3 wide receiver start, League 2 flex spots, full PPR with bonuses for 40-yard touchdowns. So that includes the quarterback, running back, and wide receiver tight end position. So keep that in mind when you're watching this draft. What's up, boys? What's up, Mono? Ended up getting my spot in the league. I'm rooting for them. I think was it Big Al?
I think it was Jake.
It was Jake. That's it.
Yeah.
I picked 9 thanks to Murdog. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so Arnie Palmy got your spot, Jared. He's picking 107.
Facts. No way that's Beck. Yeah, that's Beck. That's Beck, Rob. So let's start this bad boy. Flet said too he is working, so keep that in mind when he's on draft. He already told us what he wants. Did you guys end up like deciding or whatever?
Deciding on what?
No, nothing. Did he end up telling you who he wanted or?
Oh no. I tried to convince Flet not to take Alvin Kamara because I really wanted Alvin Kamara. So hopefully he does not take Alvin Kamara here because I would like to get him.
He's at work, he said. So he said he got with you, I guess. I don't know.
I'll check.
Just take a look. Worst case scenario, like I think he said he wanted Kamara, so we'll just give him Kamara, and I don't know.
I'm throwing him a little OTC message.
Yeah. So yeah, he at least he let us know beforehand that he would be late. Yeah, once it gets to like 20 seconds on the clock, then we can kind of like pause a little bit. But yeah. How many running backs? This is a 2 running back start league, but obviously you can start up to 4 with the 2 flex spots. So should be an intriguing dynamic. What's good, Rob? We got the lads from Hammertown chatting it up in the chat. You love to see it. What did Fletsky say?
Are we pausing for Fled? Is he on his way home from work? Is that what we're doing? That'd be a little anticlimactic. I'm not going to lie.
Facts. I mean, like worst case scenario, we can just give him Kamara because that's who he wanted.
That is fair.
I mean, he let us know beforehand if he hadn't otherwise, but like, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I wonder who spot 5 is there, hey Rob?
Facts.
All right, Fletsky. I'll roll it down to 10 seconds, and if he's not in to make the pick, then I will give him young AK-41. All right. Let me go 5 seconds. Let's see if he comes. All right. Well then. Here, 1 sec. So that's who he said he wanted. So I will resume the draft. And Bushy Boy, you're on the clock. Who are you thinking?
Yeah, Bushy Boy is on the clock. And I mean, there's really, my hands are kind of tied right now. In a 3 wide receiver start, full PPR league, I am 1 pick away from just selecting Devontae Adams and not thinking twice, but Alvin Kamara's on, or not Alvin Kamara, sorry. Dalvin Cook is on the board. So I'm going to take Dalvin Cook with the 3rd overall pick.
Good pick.
I don't blame Fled at all for going with Alvin Kamara over Dalvin Cook in a full PPR league because, I mean, the reception upside of a guy like Alvin Kamara is going to be higher than a guy like Dalvin Cook. So you definitely can't.
Rob don't. True. That's epic. Oh, yeah, the lads got our draft on Wednesday too, so that should be fun.
True. If you guys got any questions too, you can fire them away in the comments section while we're waiting for people to draft here. So far, so good in terms of what's happened. No curveballs yet in the draft. What are you putting in the lawnmower on the screen right now?
Quality product. That's what we love.
Let's see what's spicy hot in the league. Why me? Seek Adams. He's panicking by the looks of it. Spicy hot is panicking in the chat currently.
Oh damn. Oh yeah. But speaking of the chat, let me get these guys the link to the stream. So if they want to explain their picks and stuff, they can join in. I forgot to do that. So yeah, we'll pull them up when they're on the clock, and if they want to say something about their pick, they want to say anything, obviously keep it a little PG-13, but we should be fine. We should get. I'm down, bro. I'm down. You know I'm always down. Heck, I ran it through Jake. I'm like, yeah, the worst case scenario, if the boys in Guelph aren't able to hop on, we'll just fucking get them on the Discord too, because that's what Bushy Boy did for his.
For sure. Got it. Discord's always the play. Spicy Hot is really just letting the pressure mount. He is in shambles,
bro.
He's either in shambles or he's known who he's going to take this whole time, and he's just letting the pressure mount.
Slow rolling. Oh, that's a great pick.
Yep, that's exactly what I would have done at that spot. Again, if anybody out there is listening to this that has a PPR league with a 3 wide receiver start, Devontae Adams has to be the pick to me. Right after those top 3 running backs, Devontae Adams is just such an advantage at the wide receiver position in full PPR in a 3 wide receiver start that you got to go with him as soon as those top end running backs are off the board.
Yeah, I fully agree there. Also, Brock says dynasty trade Jefferson and a 2023 presumed late first for Saquon and Edmonds. Who wins the trade? I personally would take Saquon there. As much as I love Jefferson and as much as I love the pick, it's got to be Saquon. And we have a couple of lads in the chat. So first, we'll get Wyatt in here to talk about why he picked 101 Christian McCaffrey. Take it away.
Honestly, too easy.
That's fair. Yeah.
We can just cut him off after that. I'm pretty sure he doesn't need to give any analysis.
For sure. We'll get.
Hey, when the randomizer decides, you take CMC.
Yeah, amen. I fully agree there. No other choice at that spot. So we'll get someone that was under a little bit more pressure on their pick. We could take it away with young Spicy Hot out here.
Boys.
What's up?
Oh my God. Let me tell y'all what happened before the stream. I was messaging Wyatt the whole time, doing Saquon research, doing Zeke research. I almost picked Najee. I was this close to picking Najee, and then Bush brought up again that it was 3 wide receivers, and I was like, I'm tied. So.
Yep.
I mean,
a guy in my home league yesterday literally pulled the trigger on Najee at 2 yesterday. So
yeah,
anything is possible. But yeah, I think you made the smart decision there.
Yeah, I gotta top the CMAC team. Gotta have a position advantage somewhere, man.
Yeah, now
sure.
I'm in shambles because everybody's going on the wide receiver run, and you guys know obviously from watching the channel that's the spot I would lean here. So
man, you're gonna pick Zeke anyway. Whatever.
Probably end up happening. Yeah.
He's got to get a Zeke share at some point.
Exactly. All right, y'all can let someone else in for now.
For sure. Whenever people pull in, we'll feel free to add them in.
For sure.
We got Marco.
So Jared said Ercolano said something about AIYUK being injured. What do we know about that? What I heard was that it's a very, very mild hamstring strain that he was dealing with. I'm not sure what we're dealing with from a medical perspective, but I did listen to Jesse Morris's thoughts on the case, and he didn't seem overly concerned with it.
By the way, I was super nervous. I just wanted Stephon Diggs to make it back, so I will take Stephon Diggs here at 8th overall in this heavy format.
Oh, you're tilting that Zeke didn't fall to you. You're absolutely tilting.
That's my fucking roommating wealth, too. You absolutely love to see the snipe, man.
For sure. Arnie Palmy going with Derrick Henry in the full PPR. I mean, Derrick Henry's a stud. He definitely takes a hit in this kind of format, but he's still a guy that should kind of return with the touchdown upside that he has, obviously.
Big facts, yeah. And, I might catch as many balls as Derrick Henry this year, but it doesn't matter because that boy getting a rush for 2K, right?
Hey, say what you want about Derrick Henry. He's improved his receptions every single year.
Amen. Improvement is key. Also, we see Travis Kelce off the board, and I really like that pick, honestly. That is just such a secure pick in the first round, obviously with a ton of upside in his own right. I mean, Travis Kelce, lock in 1,300 yards at the tight end position. I mean, 109, I personally have him as a top 7 or 8 player for me personally, so I think that's appropriate.
For sure.
I got a couple more
drop
comments
it in the
here.
Discord chat?
Yeah, in the redraft league chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling Arnie Palmy if he wants to hop in and explain his pick again.
Also, I put it for Fletsky in Twitter, but I'm not sure if you saw it. I couldn't even find him on Discord.
Yeah. So what are we gonna do if Flet isn't back for his next pick?
Well, I mean, he should be back by then, but we'll see. Hopefully, he is. That'll be pretty tough if he isn't. Is it smart to stack on CD Lamb or Cooper with Dak? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, I like investing on really high-powered offenses, and this might be biased because you guys see the jerseys behind me, but I do think the Cowboys really meet those thresholds, so I'm fine with doing that. Thank you. I'm trying to get more young talent, but I'll try to get more for Saquon if possible. Yeah, that's definitely fair. Again, if you're rebuilding, I understand the circumstance, but I just would need more personally to move off of Barkley. Still kind of young in his own right, and obviously a top 3 to 5 talent in the league minimum. So I fully agree there. Danny the Zeke truther. Yeah, volume's going to be there. Offense going to be there. Reception's going to be there. I'm all in. Spicy, I don't envy you, bro.
Yeah, it's a tough position to be in for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, Wyatt was living easy with that 101, so I mean, to be fair, the first 3 picks are pretty just smash. And Devontae Adams was the first considering pick. But at the end of the day here, 3 wide receiver start format, bonuses for the 40-yard plays. I think you had to make that pick. Danny, yeah, I read that. Did Danny just say he wants? Oh, whoa, Jared. Whoa, okay. So, can't go wrong with Kelce. Yeah, I agree there, Brock. Kelce would have been my guy at the 107.
Let's saying what the heck? I literally said earlier I'd take Cook. He's like, I got autoed, and I was like, Danny gave you AK because he thought that's who you wanted.
Yeah. Well, either way, you guys can.
I mean, if he wants to, we can make a trade after the draft and just trade them straight up for each other.
Yeah, or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't sure. I kind of just panicked and gave him who he was talking about.
We can pull a little Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers thing right after the draft.
Yeah. Amen.
All right. So spicy hot, like it up, boys. Of course. Yeah. I think Flett's going to be ready for his next pick, which is good. Yeah, we'll wait for him if he isn't ready, but I think he should be good. Danny, do you hate an NFL team like Bush with the Saints? Yeah, I would imagine Danny hates the Eagles and Giants as much as I hate the Saints.
I mean, the Eagles to a much stronger degree because I don't know, there's just bloodbath. But yeah, I
Panthers are like the Giants for me, for you probably. I'd imagine. I don't really like the Panthers, but I don't hate them like I hate the Saints.
And like the Falcons would be your football team.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like you're like, okay, you know what? Like I don't hate them.
I actually dislike the Cowboys and Eagles more than I dislike the Panthers, to be honest.
Fair. Yeah, like let me try to think of just like a random team in the league that I like. I really don't like the Packers. You guys could probably put 2 and 2 together on that one.
Didn't catch it. Get over it.
He absolutely caught it. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good pick.
In a full PPR league, Eckler's a great pick here. He's still actually on the board here. Paul opted to go with Nick Chubb in a full PPR. Can't say I would have made that decision, but still, a great running back nonetheless. It's hard to fault you for taking a great player.
Yep, I agree there. It's just the receptions kind of limit his ceiling. As a contender for Dynasty, what would you be looking for to move Dobbins, or do I keep him? I have Zeke, Swift, and Moser. I would kind of be looking at what type of package you can get. Again, if you want to move off for a more ready-made asset now in a contender position, maybe, but it's tough with Dobbins because I don't think I'm necessarily going to get the offers I would explicitly.
What kind of contending piece are you going to get? Like James Robinson for J.K. Dobbins? Like you probably wouldn't even be able to get that high of a value player for J.K. Dobbins, I'd imagine. So,
yep, I agree with there. And we got Big Al in the chat after his first pick and currently on the clock. So, what's up, brother?
Oh, I'm really much struggling with this pick.
For sure. Yeah.
Do I throw a spanner in the mix here?
Let's see it. Hey, let's get exciting, man. I like to hear. Whoa. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. That's what's up. I mean, big play bonuses, so I can definitely see that. I mean, you got Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce on the field. You're gonna put up some absolute bombs. So
I personally probably would have opted for Aaron Jones, Austin Eckler, or Najee Harris.
I was looking at Eckler
too, but Mahomes. I mean, it's really hard to fault anybody for taking Mahomes.
Yeah, absolutely, I was looking at Eckler.
I'm almost back on the clock here. What's BMAC up to? This guy not going to talk any in the chat or what?
For sure. Do you guys think playing Watson plays this year? I think picking him in the second to last round is totally worth it. I personally wouldn't spend a draft pick on Deshaun Watson again. I don't want to blame anybody for spending the last round pick of their draft on a guy like that, but I just don't think he's going to play this year. I think the legal situation's going to I can't see the NFL with how much they care about liability and image willingly putting a guy like Deshaun Watson on the field this season. And I think we heard a report today that the Texans are going to make him inactive every game.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Yeah, so it should be interesting what happens. And we do see Calvin really go off the board. That, as much as I love D-Hop, that's like the only wide receiver in this type of explosive format I would have taken at the 2-5. As much as I love Hopkins, like AJ Brown, I like him, but the volume isn't as much. So I'm going to be looking at running back. And listen, you guys know who I'm going to take. I mean, like, let's just move on. I had to get a share. Antonio Gibson.
Sure.
You guys can be. You guys
I
hearing.
love what Clowning Dion's did to start off his draft with Kelce and Ridley in a full PPR league. That's definitely a great start. We'll see what Arnold does with his pick here.
Yep. Eckler, is that what y'all do? I mean, I like Eckler.
112, given the players on the board, I probably would have went Najee Harris and Aaron Jones. Sorry, is what I'm trying to say. I probably would have went Najee Harris, Aaron Jones, but I mean, I don't fault the Eckler Gibson take either. I think Gibson's right after Aaron Jones for me in my rankings, and Eckler's right behind him. So all those guys kind of have a stake to that 112 area.
Yep, absolutely. And I just want to say a little bit about Antonio Gibson because it warms my heart because I wasn't able to get him in my one home league, wasn't able to get him into the list of the league. So I'm happy that I can officially stand my ground and really show you, especially during that breakout video later this week, why I'm all in on Antonio Gibson. So I'm happy.
Really interesting that Arnold passed on Najee Harris. He is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so I'm kind of surprised he passed on Najee Harris there. I definitely expected him to be gone with that pick. Austin Eckler off the board, full PPR. Again, can't blame him on that one. Josh says league controversy off the bat with AK Dalvin. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing an Eli Phillip Rivers swap at the end of the draft if Flett is wanting to go with Dalvin Cook, I will gladly take Alvin Kamara from him. So I hope he hears this. But
I mean, both are phenomenal, and I mean, in the breakaway run format, both of them give you those explosive 40+ yard touchdowns. So you can't go wrong. Full PPR aspect, yeah, you could probably lean Kamara in that regard, but in terms of full workload, I mean, 26.5 opportunities per game from Cook is hard to argue as well. So I think that's a clear tier 2 after Christian McCaffrey this year.
Jan says, can y'all make a mock draft with the league scoring formats that he shows there? Do you want us to do it after this draft, or do you want us to put out because I can put out a video later this week doing a 12-team mock with that kind of scoring format if you prefer that. I was hoping I'd get another 12-team mock towards the end, and I'm actually really upset that Najee Harris went off the board because I was praying that he would get back to me.
Dude, you could just go Josh Jacobs,
Not a chance. I already know who's flying off the board. Freaking Spicy Hot's about to snipe me right now.
Yeah, facts. Feelings mutual, Danny Eagles. Oh gosh. Wait, so you asking for a ban?
He's an Eagles fan, I'm guessing, and he hates you as well. So
that's what I'm saying. Hey, you asking for a ban? No, I'm kidding. All jokes aside, yeah, fuck the Eagles, but I hate the Eagles to agree because they beat my Pats with the backup quarterback in a stupid, awesome play that I hate to my core. Yeah, facts. That play was very special looking back on it. As a Colts fan, I can't stand the Patriots, even though they aren't in the division. Yeah, I could imagine. I mean, those Manning-Brady rivalry days in the mid to late 2000s absolutely would fuel my blood. What we drinking, boys? So
I got a Rona fresh from Quebec here.
Let's go. I got a Rona here. Got a Summersby here. I got a couple more Ronas, and I got another Summersby here. So we're chilling.
For sure. Now, I am on the clock right now. And again, if you guys are in the position that I am in right now, as of right now, I don't like the running back board. Najee Harris was the last guy in that tier of running backs that I would take. So I'm going to pivot. I'm not going to force a running back pick. I'm not going to take Joe Mixon, even though a lot of people probably would in my position. I don't believe he is worthy of going here. So I'm going to go with, in my opinion, a tier break at the wide receiver position in DeAndre Hopkins. I think I was praying that Najee Harris would get to me. I was also hoping that Hopkins would get to me. One of the two fell. In a full PPR league, anchoring my wide receiver core with a guy like DeAndre Hopkins is definitely something that I'm really happy with, especially the only knock I have on Hopkins is touchdowns. And in a full PPR format, it's like the only thing that he provides me that Calvin Ridley potentially doesn't.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do see AJ Brown go off the board right after you. Again, big play format. I kind of like the selection as well. Although I personally have a little bit of a tier break after Hopkins because of the sheer volume Hopkins should see. I mean, AJ Brown, you can't argue it. 130 targets, going to be a top 5 offense this year. And yeah, Flett's got a really good, daunting 2 stack right now with the 2 A boys with Alvin and AJ.
Yeah. Okay, Big Al, we're going to pop you out of here while Wyatt's on the clock, and we'll pop him back in to hear his thought process here.
Is there? Wyatt, you got the back-to-back. Where are you leaning?
All right, so right here, I was praying that Bush didn't take DeAndre Swift because all lock and loaded, just dominate running back for the year. So that's an auto pick. And then tight end, we're just going to dominate and get a top 3 guy, and let's go get Kittle and just dominate the league.
Yeah, that's a really amazing start, and that's why the 101 is actually broken this year. So
I was hoping it was Waller, but
I actually hate Flett for that pick.
Crap.
Sometimes Waller, sometimes it's meant to be to get Kittle, so it happens.
Yeah, facts. So let's catch up on some comments.
Either AJ Brown or Kittle, so that decision made it easy. What Flack did.
Yeah, fucking Flett. He's got an amazing 3 stack too. I can't even get on him, but yeah, he auto drafted his first pick, but guess what? He made up for it with the next 2. Watson ain't playing, bro. Danny's yeah, facts. Is it full or half point PPR? It is a full PPR of 3 wide receivers start. So that's why you see typically the wide receivers are starting to flow off the board right now.
I'm making Danny proud with my next pick here.
Yeah, to be fair,
right, Danny,
no chance he wasn't getting back to me. So I can't get mad about that. That is phenomenal value.
It was really a toss-up for me there between Terry McLaurin and CeeDee Lamb. And CeeDee Lamb to me was the guy that I have ranked higher, so I went with him.
Yep, I agree with that.
We'll get Spicy Hot in here for his pick.
Yeah, Spicy Hot, you're on the clock, man.
I'm literally looking up the FSC rankings right now.
That's the way to do it, especially when I'm picking after you. Saquon Jones. Wait, last night I was in a draft. I took Kelsey at the 2-2, and my options at 3-11 were Waller.
Bro, what? Bush, why'd you have to take Lamb?
So David,
if you want a quick answer, my highest ranked wide receiver is Terry McLaurin.
And so is mine.
Oh my god.
But you could let him fall to 308 if you want.
I mean, I could, but oh my god, why is Joe Mixon still like this high in ADP?
Yeah, facts.
Makes no
Fuck that guy.
sense.
Yeah, I mean, he's actually starting to get to a point where I would consider him if I'm like towards where Danny is picking. But yeah, there's a couple wide receivers on the board that I would still pick ahead of Mixon.
Bush, by
Man,
the
I
way,
was gonna take CeeDee Lamb and run. Oh my god.
Bush, quickly, what are your thoughts on him taking Waller that he fell to him at the 311? Over here.
Sorry, at the 2-7 with Marco?
No. The comment.
Oh, sorry. My options were at 311 were Waller. Not sure how he made it there. Allen Robinson and Mike Evans. I took Waller. Yeah, that was absolutely the right move.
Yeah.
As much as I love Mike Evans, like Darren Waller to me is like a top 24 rated player. So the fact that he was there at the 311 is absolutely absurd. And you see where he went in this draft. He went the 2-7 in this draft.
Yep, I agree there. And oh my goodness, the board is starting to dry up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Saquon and Jones at RB. Sheesh. Yeah, that is really good for BMAC there. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, facts. Bush, lead me
backstage. So
Yeah, that was old.
Can you guys actually do that?
No, we can't. I thought we could.
Oh. Let's see what Marco does.
All right. If I could get either Gibson or Javonte Williams and give up Dobbins in my 2022 first, would you? So if you give up Dobbins, you get Gibson or Javonte Williams. I would do that for Gibson. I would not do that for Javonte Williams.
Agreed there. I would do it for Gibson, not Javonte. It sucks even saying that, though, because obviously Dobbins, if he's healthy.
Dobbins and Gibson were relatively close for me in rankings before that injury in Dynasty. So,
take CeeDee Lamb there and run their SP. Don't even think twice about it.
Oh my God, he's offering you CeeDee Lamb for Adam Thielen. You should literally steal him before he knows what hit him.
Yeah, facts. Also, I know Marco really hurt making that pick because he hates Mixon.
See, a lot of people will state the fact that when value falls to you, you take it. I still won't do it. I know the value suggests that I take Joe Mixon, but I'm not doing it. I'm not picking a guy that I don't believe in.
Definitely fair. And as you guys know with me, I'm really just eyeing 2 wide receivers right now because the running back board, I'm not taking Clyde. I'm just not. Whoever Arnie doesn't go with is probably going to just be my pick. And I'm sure Bush knows who I'm talking about.
At all, I'm guessing, I literally was going to go with Clyde. Yeah. I literally was about to say it.
It was between Amari and Mike Evans there pretty easily.
Yeah, Najee is too scary with so much loss in the O-line. Yeah, like the offensive line is a concern for Najee Harris, but it's quite literally the only concern with Najee Harris. And when you can say that about a player, I have more concerns with Zeke Elliott than I have with Najee Harris. To me, there's a lot more concerns with a lot of other running backs. And the fact that Najee Harris's line is bad really doesn't actually point to the fact that I'm going to be off the guy, because the scheme change should help with the offensive line. Najee Harris is going to catch enough passes that even if he's a little inefficient on the ground, should make up for it in the receiving game. So he's not a guy that I'm overly concerned with the offensive line.
Absolutely. Giants fan here still completed the Dak Coop staff in my league. Still hate the Cowboys, though. Don't get me wrong. Hey, you like good offenses, though, and you like the NFC champions. So I agree with you there, Kevin,
NFC
obviously.
East champions, my man, not NFC champions.
Hey, we'll see.
Hey, if you guys win the NFC, I'll literally crap my pants on stream.
Okay, I'll take that bet.
On stream, wow.
Yeah, that'd be hot.
You gotta be able to defend the pass to win the NFC, my man.
Facts. How do I get in a money league with you guys? I'd love to compete with you guys this season. So this is currently our last redraft league with our subscribers. But again, we're going to be running many more next off season, and as we keep growing, as we keep putting out the content. So make sure you get a chance to join it next year, because genuinely, I fucking love fantasy football. You love fantasy football, and I'd love to do as many drafts as possible with y'all.
For sure. Hopkins, okay, we hate that word, but if anybody's gonna get it, that might be the player that gets it, right? Because when you have that many targets, that many receptions, that much receiving yardage, generally speaking, you should have 8 to 10 touchdowns. And the fact that Hopkins only had like 6 last year, probably a bit of an undersell. And I mean, based on the news that I just heard today, Malcolm Butler potentially retiring, I don't know how the hell the Cardinals are going to stop the pass. So there's a good chance that team's throwing the ball like crazy, and that only bodes well for DeAndre Hopkins.
Yep, I fully agree there. Obviously, again, this is a guy that's going to get 170 targets, one of the most high-powered offenses in the league. So, yeah, I fully agree.
The only thing better than that start, Brock, would have been KAMARA and Hopkins, in my opinion. So hopefully Flett wants to pull an Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers after this draft.
Amen. So we'll quickly get Big Al in here because he's about to be on the clock after Big Boy B back. So we'll get you back in here, Spicy Hot and Wyatt, in a minute. So Wyatt, you're on the clock here. Obviously, you don't have to disclose who you're considering right now because you're not on the clock just yet. But yeah, nerve-wracking time, man. 3-4 turn about to come up.
Yeah, I'm stuck between a few people.
That's always
there's still some great value at wide receiver on the board. The dead zone is very much alive, except for one guy who I'm pretty sure everybody knows who I'm talking about right now.
I wonder who it is, Bush.
Yeah. Great start for BMAC, though. Saquon, Aaron Jones, Mike Evans. Great start.
Mm-hmm.
Also, clowning Dion's with Calvin Ridley, Chris Godwin, Travis Kelce. Also really like that start for him as well. What do you guys think of the Waller pick in a second? I think it's slightly early for where I'm willing to take him, but I have no real complaints. I would have taken Najee Harris or DeAndre Hopkins both over Darren Waller, but right after those two is where I would have considered Waller. And if those guys went off the board and Waller was staring at me at the 210, I might have pulled the trigger myself.
Yeah, I mean, those are the only real two I would have taken over Waller. In a 3 wide receiver start too, I would have leaned Hopkins as well over Waller, but yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, the positional edge that Waller gives you 145 targets. So I'm not worried. And you got Cooper Kupp, so full PPR. I like it, man. I think that's a perfect
Apparently I sniped Murdog's pick. He put in the chat, okay, I'm done.
Y'all sniped anything?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Jan, we can definitely run it after this mock draft if we got some time here. We can just once we're done the mock draft, just remind us what the scoring format is again, and we'll run it.
Yep.
Thanks for this stream. My league scoring is similar. Yeah, no problem. We'll
anytime. Yeah.
Take your boy Mixon. Yeah, there's no way I'm taking Mixon. I can't do it. I know the amazing volume argument. I don't like picking players that I don't think can win me a league.
Yeah, and again, it would have been a tough choice if a Cooper was gone and I would have been staring Mixon down, but I'm kind of just happy I got Amari Cooper, especially in this format, full PPR with both the big play upside that Cooper has. I think he's a perfect wide receiver too, to really pair with the stability upside that Stephon Diggs has. So I like how my team's looking. I mean, I couldn't have asked for much better from the 108.
Yeah, I think AJ Brown low key is an underrated, and Jefferson too, with what Flett did in this kind of format where you get bonuses for big plays. I think both of those receivers are going to provide a lot of those big plays in fantasy this year. Ahmed says, just did my draft, 4th pick, Tannehill, Saquon, Eckler, AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Woods, Hawkinson, Claypool, Galladay. I could just stop rating. Your team's really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
what do I think?
I don't know how many teams are in this, but if this is a 12-team league, you knocked it out of the park.
Yeah. What do I think? I think you won your league.
Yeah. I drafted Odell, didn't believe in him after he fell last year. Biggest mistake I made. Yeah, it happened. I remember 2 years ago, I was picking 12th overall, and David Johnson was a consensus like top 9, top 10 pick or so, and he fell to me at 12, and I pulled the trigger, and I immediately hated the pick as soon as I picked. Like, as soon as I picked him, I'm like, I fucked up. Like, I shouldn't have picked the guy. I didn't believe in him. There was no reason for me to pick him. Value is fake. It doesn't actually exist. ADP is a creation of public perception. It doesn't actually mean ADP is how the fantasy season is going to finish. Otherwise, fantasy would be no fun. We would just be drafting the players in order every single year. So, yeah, the ADP, don't play the ADP game. If value falls to you and you don't believe the player, don't pick him. Let somebody else pick him.
Yep. Agree with that. Keep Jefferson in 10th round. Let's go, boys. Good luck. Wow, that is a phenomenal value. So
yeah, Jefferson for a 10th round pick is a great value there.
Absolutely. And Al, you're about to be back on the clock. You are on the clock. Who you leaning here?
I'm actually leaning Pitts.
I like it, man. Honestly,
because I don't know who I'd be able to get round 5 for a good tight end.
Especially considering like Andrews, Hawkinson's probably going to be going in that range. So I agree with you there. Yeah, Pitt's a good value.
I kind of accepted the fact that I'm never going to own Kyle Pitts in anything. Like I'm always like, I think I'm high on Kyle Pitts, and then somebody takes him 10 spots higher than I'm willing to take him. I'm like, I guess I'm low on Kyle Pitts. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, where do I currently have him? I have him, I believe, early 40s.
I have my Underdog ownership. I've literally drafted him twice.
He's currently a mid 4th round pick for me, so right aligning with the value there personally. But yeah, I don't believe in CEH, so I don't take him even when
I'm right there with you on both players.
I'll tell you right now. Thank you, Arnie, because if CEH fell to me, I was not taking him. I wasn't. Is 210 too late for D-Hop?
Yeah,
That's where he
I think
went.
it is. For a full PPR league, I think D-Hop should
I mean-
firmly be in that 1-2 turn range, to be honest, in a full PPR format.
I mean, Bush, look. You got
That's why he's asking. Is 210 too late for D-Hop? I think.
Well, he said that's where he went in his
Yeah,
home league
I
as
think
well.
he should be going towards where Ridley went at the 2-4 area.
Yep, agreed. Drafted from the 11 was able to go Diggs, Hill, Swift, Montgomery, Hawk, and Dak with Javonte and Sherman. Yeah, that team is phenomenal. I'm assuming you mean Sermon instead of Sherman, but
Sherman.
Yeah, Richard Sherman, IDP. But yeah, that team is phenomenal from the 11 spot.
Yeah. Malcolm Butler, my hero. Patriots fan, I'm guessing.
Who's BMAC leaning here, Bush, if you could guess, since he's your dog?
He'll go Julio, if I had to guess right now.
Good pick.
All right. Hey, I'm having a tough time deciding who to take at the 301. I have the 101, but no second round pick. So I'm assuming he had a keeper or something. I'm thinking I'll have to decide between A.J. Brown, Mixon, Keenan Allen. Who would you go with in half PPR? I have A.J. Brown and Keenan Allen like literally back-to-back in my rankings on my overall board. In half PPR league, it makes it even more tough because they're like just really so close. I would take A.J. Brown, but Keenan Allen is oh man, that's such a tough decision. Mixon is the clear. I wouldn't take him there. So, yeah. Keenan Allen and A.J. Brown, I don't think you can go wrong with either player.
I'd go Brown personally, but yeah, it's very close. My next pick will be at 309. Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So he also has a late third round pick, I guess, too. With that 301, you should be able to dress another wide receiver, maybe get a running back or something like that.
For sure. And I am back on the clock here. And listen, I know you pick at that turn, and neither of these guys are going to make it. So it'd be between two guys here. And I'm just going to take the one. I got one in another league, so I'm going to go with Brandon AIYUK. I think that's a proper pick there. Wide receiver 3 on this team. I don't mind the run. I mean, I don't like the running backs after David Montgomery goes off the board, so I'll opt for another wide receiver. Taking Pitts. Pitts is Murdog is the Pitts truther. If you guys didn't know,
he is a big Pitts
he has him
guy.
everywhere. He has him everywhere. I want to hear the significant difference between Najee and Mixon. Don't mention.
I could
injury.
mention 70 million things before I even got to injury, which is also a pretty big
talent
difference between them.
Talent.
Let's start with ability, which isn't really close in my opinion. Even though Najee hasn't played an NFL snap in the regular season yet, I don't even think it's particularly close. Najee Harris has every bit the receiving upside that people think Joe Mixon has, basically, is what I'm going to say there. Joe Mixon's playing for an offensive line that is quite literally just as bad, maybe even worse than the Pittsburgh Steelers, because I trust their coaching staff to figure things out. I trust the new scheme to accentuate the strengths of Najee Harris, and I trust Mike Tomlin to put him in a better position to make plays. There was a game last year that Joe Mixon had 31 touches and failed to finish as a top 12 running back in fantasy that week.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You guys are going to be hearing more on Mixon later this week because, again, that's the theme of this week. Content every day, 2-3 videos a day. It don't matter. You guys are showing it up with the YouTube algorithm right now, so why wouldn't we put out content?
Yep, for sure. Thoughts on Fournier taking Jones at 2 in a non-PPR league?
Ugh, no. I listen, Fournier, I love you. Lasardo, I love Fournier. I love both of y'all, but Jones over Dalvin Cook in a standard
Aaron
Jones over Dalvin Cook in a non-PPR league. Listen, like Dalvin Cook's going to get locked into nearly 400 touches this year. That's what you look for. You look for touches and you look for touchdown upside in non-PPR leagues. Dalvin Cook epitomizes that. So
for sure, we'll get spicy hot in here because he's on the clock right now.
Oh my god!
He's
That's a bad drafting, man. That's a bad drafting.
Yeah, dude, I heavily considered Higgins at the AIYUK pick, but I'm not going to be a fraud and go against my rankings, even though it's a 1-spot discrepancy.
Man, you said it's a 6-point passing TD?
Yeah.
Did we decide on that 100%?
Yeah, well, it's in the league settings. We already started the draft, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we did decide on that 100%. So now I'm starting to like Big Al's Mahomes pick a little bit more then, too.
I said that at the time,
backstage right there.
Man.
10-team league, LOL, thanks. Yeah, even in a 10-team, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, even in a 10-team, your team's really good.
Yeah, facts. Never again. If you take a player you don't believe in, it's just
anytime a player falls to you, it's always the fakest news ever.
Also, can we take in me and Rob basically have almost the identical fucking team structure right now? Diggs, Hill, Gibson, Harris, Robinson, Cooper, AIYUK, Higgins. Like what? Spicy,
Yeah.
are you continuing the 0 RB? What are we seeing here?
Man, I think I'm gonna pick an RB. I think.
Oh, who though?
I think. When's our
I don't want to
playoff?
tell you who to pick, but to me, I know exactly who you're going to
I
pick,
know-
and you're
yeah, I
really
know,
going to
dude.
probably snipe me on this pick right now.
I'm gonna pick an RB. I think. Oh my god.
I know who it is.
I'm picking the best RB in the league.
Oh, he goes.
Oh.
Oh, it was that close between Josh Allen though.
Yeah, so Bush, you're taking James Robinson, right?
Yep.
I knew that's who you're eyeing as soon as you said it, you fucking bastard.
Yeah, I go with James. James Robinson to me at the 410 is pretty good value. Even in a full PPR league,
Yeah.
I think this is the guy that should command the most targets of him and Carlos Hyde. It definitely, I don't expect exactly what we saw to James Robinson last year, but I do think he's still going to be a pretty comfortable feature back, and this team should improve from what it was last year. So hopefully he gets more goal line opportunities than he did a year ago.
Yeah, I like the pick, and we'll quickly pull up Wyatt because he's about to be back to back here. And when Fleck comes in, we'll get him explaining picks. But obviously, that guy's still at work. So.
He's torching so hard. I can't tell who he's talking about. Watch who he's
He's probably talking about BMAC at the time.
He probably is talking about BMAC, but I'm curious.
Let's go. I'm the only time with facts. Still without a running back. How early would you take AIYUK? I would have took him at the 4-3. I mean, I would take him. He's currently my 37th ranked player, I believe, overall. So
I wouldn't take him over Julio, who went at the 403, and I wouldn't take him over Montgomery. But I would take him as soon as Danny took him.
Yep.
All right, here we go. I think him being here this late is criminal. So wasn't planning on that, but that's just too good.
I actually hate you so much. You saw the Deandre Hopkins on my team, and you just really did that to me.
That's just criminal value. It's either Lamar or Kyler if either of those fell. So those are just
I agree.
Easy picks there. And then wide receiver. Oh gosh, here we go. Between Judy, Claypool, or Devontae. But I think we're going biggest upside, and that's Chase Claypool.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me?
What was in the private chat? Al, I just saw your private chat.
I did as well.
No shot. I was saving AIYUK there. I love you, but man. Any of y'all have a particular rookie you love in the last 5 rounds? I don't even know ADP off the top of my head, but I actually have a top rookie values video on the channel. So if you want to check that out, be sure. But
I mean, if you can get Rashad Bateman in the last 5 rounds, I would say because
Harris
of the injury,
Marshall.
he's a great stash to get at that point. So Rashad Bateman would probably be my answer to that question because you probably can't get Elijah Moore in the last 5 rounds of your draft.
Terrace Marshall could be like in more casual leagues, could be falling. And Flat, I hate you, man. The one time I just had to say, you know what, I'm going to build a stack. That's a
Don't worry,
pick,
Wyatt did it to me with Deandre Hopkins. I wanted the Deandre Kyler Murray stack so bad, but I was like, "There's no way."
Your
James
fault for letting
Robinson's
them fall.
back,
It's not on me.
Hey, I bet you those two buddy boys in the middle there, Robbie and Marco, aren't going to let me get my other guy, and you guys know who my other guy is.
Yeah. Okay. So looking at the board right now, I'm in kind of a bind to some degree because all the quarterbacks that I'm willing to take at this point in the draft are off the board. Sorry, Danny, I wouldn't take Dak yet. There's no running backs that interest me. I don't want Jacobs. I don't want Sanders. I don't want any of these guys. At wide receiver, my highest ranked wide receiver currently on the board is the guy I'm going to be going with, and that's Jerry Jeudy. I don't have any shares of Jerry Jeudy.
Pick.
I need to get, he was the 2nd rated breakout player. If you guys didn't watch the video that I dropped earlier today, it's doing absolute numbers right now. So appreciate the support on that video. Jerry Jeudy was my number 2 breakout candidate, and I had no shares of him. So I needed 1 share of him.
Yeah, no, I agree with that pick. It was a phenomenal pick and would have been my pick if he had fallen to me. Because guess what? Here RB is the wave. Never mind. Spicy Hot's actually on the clock here. Let's get him in here. Spicy Hot, you're back on the clock. What's going on, man?
All right. We're really going to pick RB this time, right?
Whoa.
I was thinking hockey, but we'll leave him to someone else, that trash offense. So it's like, do you go Josh Jacobs, who finished RB8 last year? Just saying, RB8. Everyone likes to crap on him, but he finished RB8. Or do you
probably less than 0 chance I would pick Josh Jacobs here.
Well, and then there's Miles Sanders, who's garbage. Darrell Henderson, garbage.
No, Spicy Hot, I think you should take Josh Jacobs here.
I think so too, but I'm going for upside. Javonte.
That's a smart
Smash.
pick. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I
wanted
mean,
to do it, but I
we
think
literally
it's
just
not possible.
me and Danny just recorded a video, and Javonte, like, quite literally sounds like Melvin Gordon might be being dangled to be traded to a team. Like, I again, I don't know if it's going to happen for sure, but if it does happen, if it doesn't happen, I still expect Javonte Williams to win the job out
He's
pretty
definitely
quickly.
gonna.
And the 5-4 is a little early for me. I would rather get him in the 6th round, but if the
He doesn't
guy,
make it back to you.
if Melvin
There's
Gordon
no way
gets
he's
traded
falling.
next week, it's going to look like a fucking huge value. So
If I have anything to say about it, he wasn't making
Yeah,
back.
there's no way he's falling.
Is Pitts your guy's tight end 4? Yes, he is. 987. It's actually the best first running back in the draft since Saquon in 2018. I agree with that. Spicy, take Hawkinson. Ooh, he did.
Dang.
full
should've-
PPR league, Hawkinson at the tight end position might be kind of surpassing. If you're going to look between Andrews and Hawkinson, I would probably take Hawkinson in full PPR. I think the reception
Yeah, I
upside is
think so
probably there
too.
for him.
Facts. I just took in Bush. You have DeAndre Hopkins and baby DeAndre on your team, eh?
I did. Oh, Hopkins and CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, that was. I have 3 baby DeAndres.
Yeah, facts. 0 RB baby. Oh, that's why Jared wanted you to take Hawkinson, so you could just not take another running back.
Yeah.
Sure.
Best running back in the league. Who are you talking about, Big Al? Who are you talking about here?
Lamar.
Oh,
Of course.
Best in the league.
Don't kill me. So yeah, we'll quickly see what's up. Mike Davis there. Rob, I love you. I don't love that pick though. I'll be honest with you, brother.
Dylan, huge value. I'm not sure if he's talking about Lamar, if he's talking about James Robinson. I'm not sure because it was about the same time frame there.
Yeah,
J Rob would have value. Couple Kumba Wale RB1. We got a lot of J Rob love here. Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of the guy who shits on J Rob all the time, and now I'm the one drafting him here. The tables have turned a little bit. Yeah. Okay, can you rank these 3.5 PPR? Montgomery by far is the first one for me.
Robinson,
then James
Carson.
Robinson, and then Carson is a distant third between the Montgomery and Robinson. Actually, are probably a lot closer than I just made kind of reference to. But Carson's a pretty distant third there for me.
Yep, I agree there. Do you move Gus in the top 20 after the JK injury, and would you take Hunter
I
and
think-
Gus? So
Pretty
I would
sure he
take-
is my RB20 right now, if I'm not
So-
mistaken.
I would take Gus easily over Hunt, and Gus Edwards is currently my RB22. I actually got to quickly adjust that because I would take him over Darrell Henderson. Would I take him over Miles Sanders? Half PPR is close.
I
Full
wouldn't.
PPR,
I would take Sanders over Gus Edwards.
Same.
I don't want either of them, but I would take Sanders if I was.
So Gus is my RB22.
He is also my RB22. I have him 1 spot behind Carson, 2 spots behind Jacobs, 1 spot ahead of Henderson. That's kind of the range that I'm looking at with Gus Edwards.
Yeah, I agree there. And Jamar, that was going to be my pick too. So as much as I love Dak, I was going to hope he fell to the 6th there because you got to play the value card. Got to play the value, man. Come on.
Yeah, if I know Arnold at all, this is going to be Adam Thielen.
Yep.
What's
and
the
we
hate
got
on Chris Carson up in here? Again, don't mention injuries. Again, that
Not
is
injuries.
pretty hard not to do with Chris Carson because all he does is get injured. But if I'm not mentioning injuries, what the biggest qualm I have with Chris Carson is 1, that Rashad Penny is back and healthy, and 2, he has the hardest running back schedule in the entire NFL. this offseason.
and by far, it's not even close. Again, I'm about to pick, but you just
It's very, very bad. His schedule, he plays like the Rams, the 49ers, Steelers. Like it's a tough schedule.
yeah. Let me just pull it up just so you guys
And
get some
as much as we
context
don't
on
want to
some.
draft players based on only their early season outcome, but we got to remember that fantasy players are so reactive, especially at the beginning of the season. So if Carson gets out to a bad start because his schedule is hard, a lot of people are going to not want to buy Carson from you if you drafted him. And you never want that to be the case when you draft a player in like the 3rd, 4th round, if their value to just completely tank after the first couple of weeks.
Look at that freaking gauntlet to start out the season. Not to mention, it has quote unquote the Vikings as a green here. They add Dalvin Tomlinson in the offseason, a big time free agent at the defensive tackle position, and get Michael Pierce, one of the best one-techs, back in their defensive line. So they're going to be much improved against the ground
And
game.
Danielle Hunter didn't play a game last year too.
Yeah, so that opening 7 games, no thank you. But yeah, let me pull back. Arnold still hasn't made a pick.
Arnie's running out of time, man.
Yeah.
He's tilting.
Judy and CD, gotta love the 2nd-year breakout wide receivers. Yeah,
of course.
he absolutely set the
Oh.
tone there.
Miles
like
Sanders
that
at the
there.
5'7". Again, somebody put that in the chat in yesterday's video. At the 5'7", I don't hate it.
Yeah, and listen, I could probably wait for him to get back. Actually, I can't wait for him to get back. Knowing this league, you guys would
No,
love
he's
to snipe
taking.
me.
Oh my
I
god.
You're
mean,
picking Devontae Smith, aren't you?
No, I'm taking
He's
Dak
taking
Prescott
Dak.
here, man.
Oh, okay.
6-point passing touchdown league. I got the stack with Amari Cooper. I still like some of the wide receivers on the board. I'm fine.
I might as well just say it now. I want Devontae Smith to fall back to me, but there's absolutely no
fucking
chance
shot,
that's
bro.
gonna happen. So there's literally no chance it's going to happen. But that is who I'm hoping falls back to me.
I don't think he's gonna fall back to me.
Can you also rank Gibson, Taylor, Harris? They're literally back to back in my rankings. I have
Gibson,
I have
Harris, Taylor.
Harris, Gibson, Taylor, and I think Danny has Gibson ahead of Harris. Is the only difference in that.
I mean, I obviously do, considering I took him over Harris. So, yeah. Where A?
I'm from KW, so it's like an hour away from Toronto. Danny's from Hamilton, which is like also
an hour away from Toronto,
but like in a different direction.
Yep. Ooh, we see Aaron Rodgers go off the board. Damn. Love your videos. Appreciate that, Rendon. He says, I got my Superflex 10 team PPR league on Friday. What's your strategy? I feel like running back and quarterback will fly off the board. And I think you actually commented on the video. Bush is actually releasing a full Superflex mock draft, kind of detailing strategy.
I'll be dropping that tomorrow for you. So you said your draft is on Friday. You will be good to go tomorrow. I'll be dropping that. We've been slacking on the Superflex content for redraft leagues, so we will get that out to you for sure.
Absolutely, and let's get Big Al in here because I just realized he made a pick. I feel bad. Big Al, there you go. You got the boy Thielen. What are your thoughts?
I liked it. Don't really know who else I'm really going to go for there. I only have one wide receiver.
Thielen, the Irv Smith injury probably helps him out a little bit. You got to figure it's a funnel between Jefferson and Thielen in the passing game, as it kind of always has been. But I'm still kind of wondering if I'm going to actually have Dalvin Cook by the end of this draft, or if Flett does want to make the swap. So I might have to actually message him separately.
Yeah. Would you stack AJ and Julio? Got Brown in the back of the second in my draft last night, then Julio kept falling, but I didn't want to stack. Yeah, I mean, if Julio falls, like, listen, I like investing into good offenses. I'm fine with taking Julio at that spot there. Chris Carson is a beast, though. I mean, he's a solid running back, you know. Not gonna get hurt just watch. Yeah, he's a Seahawks fan, by the way, Bush.
True. I really like what B-Mac's doing. I'm not gonna lie. What he's done so far is really good. He's gotten great value at his picks. I definitely predicted that Julio Jones pick. I knew that was coming. TJ Hawkinson at the 5'10" in a full PPR, I think, is a great pick as well.
Yeah, and I was at the point there where I wanted either of those tight ends to fall, but I personally, seeing that only two teams ahead of me needed a tight end, was willing to take the gamble, and obviously it didn't pay off for me. But yeah, talking about BMAC, I mean, you get your 2-stack of running back, don't touch the position for the rest of the 5 rounds. He didn't. I like what he did there.
Eskridge top 30 fantasy wide receiver. Now, if Tyler Lockett gets injured, I could see this gets injured. I can see this happening, but I don't think Dwayne Eskridge can be a top 30 fantasy wide receiver.
Don't worry,
with those two targets to compete with, unless there's an injury to one of those two guys.
Yeah, he's a Seahawks fan. Don't worry.
You guys don't play a lot of IDP, do you?
No.
I have never played in an IDP league.
Okay.
I am just being full disclosure. I know a lot about defense. Defense is my favorite side of the ball, surprisingly, even though I'm like fantasy football YouTube channel, but I've never played IDP. No.
Okay. I made a trade in one of my leagues for I traded away Fred Warner for Trey Sermon.
Damn.
Fred Warner for Trey Sermon. So a little Niner on Niner violence there. You're a Niners fan, you said too, right?
Yep.
So how are you trading away like probably one of the best, if not the best linebacker in the league? I don't know how IDP scoring works, so I'm not going to speak to that. But.
Yeah, apparently my league has like really high IDP scoring. Like a good linebacker will average like 15 a game, and Warner averaged like 18 to 20. But I also had Levante David.
Oh, so you got the best linebacker in the league. I see.
And Aaron Donald is basically a linebacker too with his scoring.
But you have Micah Parsons on your team? No,
get out of here. Levante is the greatest linebacker this generation.
Oh man, yeah. I mean,
his numbers beat Peakley's and Wagner's both.
Prime Sean Lee had a debate.
Oh, gross! Get out of here. Do you guys think it's a bad idea to go AJ Brown over DK? No, in fact, I would do it in a heartbeat because I have him ranked over DK.
Yeah, Brock, you know the vibe, bro. I ain't touching another running back for a while, unless screaming value falls. And I
already know Danny's going Nyheim Hines and freaking James White in round 13 and 14. Like it's coming. Somebody's got to snipe him.
If you guys want to find out why, watch tomorrow's video.
Right. The one. Okay. So go back to the Jamar Chase question. So
Yeah.
he said, "Do you guys think Jamar Chase will be good this year?" I'm actually starting to get really nervous that Jamar Chase might faceplant this year. Like, it's not. I'm not trying to overreact to one preseason game. It's kind of like everything that's happened so far this offseason. The reports we've heard in training camp, the preseason games where he hasn't looked very good, the fact that he's got some lingering like personal concern by the sounds of it. It's not a situation I'm investing in. So if Jamar Chase is on the board for me, I'm probably going to pass him by in my rookie draft for Kyle Pitts or Najee Harris if I'm kind of in that tier break. Obviously, ETN was in that tier for me. Now, of course, he is not with the Liz Frank injury.
Yep, absolutely. Who do you think B-Max can go here? 30 seconds on the clock, by the way.
Who do I think he's going to go? I think he's probably going to go with Beckham.
That makes sense.
He's chasing big names right now. That's the trend I'm looking at right now. So
that is actually very true, Reese. Aaron Rodgers should not throw a ton of picks. So that -3 per interception is actually a big little stat to look at there.
Do we have -3 per interception in this league?
Because a 6-point passing touchdown, I kind of equated it because usually at a 4-point, you do a -2. So I made it so 6, -3. So
right. Okay.
Either way, the majority of the quarterbacks that went off the board don't throw a lot of picks in regard anyway. So shouldn't be too much of an issue so far. He got timed out. Of course he did. He auto-picked Darrell Henderson.
Right.
Classic B-Mac. Why you auto-picking,
how did you guys meet, by the way? I don't know if you mentioned it before. So somebody mentioned Urcolano earlier in the thing. We actually met in BDG. We both followed BDG's channel from its inception, really. And we joined, before he had his Discord, he actually created a Slack channel. And me and Danny were in the Slack channel. And Danny was at the gym one day at school. And he's the school logo, like the school mascot, the Griffin, is on the floor of his gym in the picture that he sent. So I go, dude, do you go to the University of Guelph? Like, as in, like, because it's near my house or like 20 minutes away from my house. He's like, yeah, dude. Like, and it's weird because I'm Canadian. I assume everybody who follows fantasy is American because I'm Canadian. And Danny was obviously Canadian too. So I kind of like got to talking that way.
Yeah, it was actually really jokes because we were in like a mock draft in there, like a dynasty mock draft. And I'm like, I'll make my pick 1 sec. I'm doing a set. I was doing like deadlifts. And then I sent the picture in the chat and he's like, wait, you go to Guelph? And I'm like, yeah, I go to Guelph. Yeah. So yeah, that was I almost just took Odell because I didn't see Devonta. I'm taking Devonta Smith. I mean,
6 point per passing touchdown in a redraft super flex. Who would you take? Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson. I would still take Lamar Jackson. Yeah. Even in a 6 point per passing touchdown, I would still take Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I fully
agree. Definitely becomes closer, obviously, and he did get back to you. I see.
Yeah,
I was hoping to get a little Alabama wide receiver on Alabama wide receiver violence going with my 2 picks there, but.
I really considered, like, if Devonta didn't fall, I would have taken Odell, but yeah, it was close. I currently actually have them ranked back to back there, and Marco does go to Odell, pretty predictable, because I know that guy like the back of my hand.
Max,
Daniel, Rob, allow me. You better not take another running back for the rest of the draft, bro. I'm gone. Sweet, thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Anytime there, Brendan. 75 viewers, like it up. Yeah, facts. If you're watching the stream, I want to see all the likes. And speaking of Spicy Hot, let's get him in to talk about his next pick. And clearly he just got sniped because he's shaking his head.
Clearly. Oh my God, bro. This is terrible. Kareem Hunt is so ass. God damn it.
Facts. That is factual.
Don't force it, dude. I wouldn't take Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Personal advice there. I also would not take Myles Gaskin if you're thinking of him too.
Yeah, facts. Mixer or Waller, half PPR 209. This is Waller, and it's not even close there. Big Blue.
Yep.
Give me Hawk at 5'10 over Pitts at the 4-2.
I agree. I would rather have Hawk at the 5'10.
To be fair, I didn't think Hawk would even make it to the 5'10 either. Like, if Dak wasn't on the board, he would have been my pick. So,
sure.
Anyway, you got to play the ADP game sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Yeah. Henry Mudo, what's up, everyone? What's up, Henry? Allen Robinson going to live up to expectations. Don't love Dalton at quarterback at all. Well, don't worry. You don't have to love Dalton at quarterback because Justin Fields is going to be the quarterback soon enough. So, yeah.
I wouldn't be, again, don't get in the habit of projecting these wide receivers with Jimmy Garoppolo, Andy Dalton, and whoever else is playing, and Cam Newton at quarterback, because I'm willing to bet all 3 of these rookies are starting by week 5.
We're going big plays.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I rate it. That's a great pick. Fields is starting sooner than you think. I agree there, Leo. Facts, Leo. Hawk about to eat this year. Allen Robinson or Scary Terry and PPR. I mean, it's close. PPR aspect, you want to say A-Rob because he's safer, but I still like the upside of McLaurin. And as you guys know on the channel, I'm shooting for upside. So that's going to be the pick. Javonte and Sanders are theft. Yeah, I mean, I absolutely love Javonte this year. You guys are going to hear a lot more about that, fully in depth, about a 5-minute breakdown on him later this week. So CD or Justin Jefferson. As much as I love CD, I'm going to take the what's already been shown with Justin Jefferson. Now, do I think CD Lamb could end up outproducing Justin Jefferson? Yes, but Justin Jefferson coming off a 1,400-yard rookie record receiver season. I just can't take him. Take CD over him as much as I love him.
Yep. I'm on the clock right now, and to be honest, this board sucked. I don't like it at all. So I am going to take a tier break at quarterback. And Justin Herbert on the board right now. I'm going to take Justin Herbert right now in a 6-point per passing touchdown league. Big play bonuses. I get Jalen Guyton, a couple of those bombs a year with Justin Herbert. Maybe Mike Williams can do something of relevance this year too. I think Justin Herbert at the 6'10 and a 6-point per passing. I think that's a good value.
Facts. Is it completely insane to go Waller over Kelsey? Also, wait, Wyatt's about to be on the clock. So, wait, Wyatt just left. Never mind.
I'll be
Where's Flat,
back
man?
in a sec. I'm gonna go grab another beer.
Where's
facts.
Flat?
I brought all my beers with me, so we're chilling. And Flat, I have no clue, but we got the 6-pack of Rona.
Oh my!
That's a great pick. I was hoping he made it back.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker.
There's Wyatt. There he is. Who you thinking on the clock here, brother? Can't hear you if you're talking, bro. Oh, he's frozen. Okay, all good. So I'll be heading this. We can get Spicy Hot to claim his thoughts now.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there he is. Here. Wyatt, what are you thinking? You cut off again.
Oh, sorry. Can y'all
good,
hear me?
man.
Sorry, I'm a mic
Yeah.
muted.
I
I
hear
dropped
you now,
my
I hear you
computer and I almost auto-drafted Juju Smith-Schuster. TikTok boy, I would have been so mad.
Oh my god. Here, by the way, we got a couple more.
All right, right here, we're just going to go with the best duo in football. And we're going to go with Chase Edmonds. Stack him with
Jeez.
Kyler.
Okay. Let's see it here. Where are you leaning?
Then between Cooks, LaVisca, and Corey Davis. Those are the three. I think we're going to go with... Oh, my gosh. We're going to go with somebody's going to get some rushing upside, and we're going to go with LaVisca.
Okay. That's a good pick. Fuck. Here. Is it completely insane to go Waller over Kelsey in a 3 quarterback league? Jesus. Tight end premium. Yeah.
Jay Heaves is just getting wild with the scoring formats right now.
That has to be like a 7-person league, right? Like
3 quarterback, eh? Oh, I'm literally on the clock right now. I'm trolling.
Also, congrats on the QB1, Bush. It's Herbert season.
Amen.
TY. Yeah,
Take
I thought
him.
that was
I
a
dare
pretty
you.
good value there for Herbert.
Take him. I dare you. TY?
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm saying thank you. TY.
I know. I'm fucking with you. Don't worry. All right, let's get Spicy on in here because he's going to be sweating this Bush pick, and he's already shaking his head in the
Do
back
it,
room.
Bush. Don't do it, Bush. I'm begging you.
I'm gonna get some Tampa Bay Buccaneer pride, I think.
Okay. Bro, Flat
Maybe.
sniped 2 of my fucking running backs.
I know who you're going to. 2 quarterbacks. Yeah, your team is looking phenomenal there, Brock. I mean, you got the 2 stud quarterbacks, the 1 stud running back. I love David Montgomery. Yeah, like there's like no holes there. Jesus Christ. Yes, sir, Reese. Ercolano slack days. Oh my lord. Facts.
What a mess that was.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, that was a big mess."
Amen. Miles Sanders went that low. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Maple Leaf love story.
Oh, I
That's
didn't even
pretty
see
fucking
that.
funny, I'm not gonna lie.
I know Bush is gonna like this one. Give me fan.
Yeah.
I'm a believer. I'm a believer.
I am such a believer. He's my highest owned tight end on Underdog right now.
Facts. Like, oh man, I guess I'm going late tight end again. It's so
Man.
crazy. BG is how I found you guys. Best decision to continue. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jared.
Dylan.
D-Bell. That's a cute story. Hey, D-Bell, when am I getting lit with you, bro? I got to see you set the tone over there, eh? KAMARA Cook. I have Cook higher. Bush has KAMARA higher, but again, that is the same tier. So no matter what choice you make, is going to be a good choice. Robert Welsh picking 4, but have Kamara and Henry in all my other leagues. I don't care if you have Kamara in all your other leagues. If Kamara falls, you have 4, you pick Alvin Kamara. Like, that's the answer. Who can I take 4? Well, I mean, to be fair, if Kamara, Cook, CMC are gone, what scoring is it? I'd want to know the scoring there because in a half or full PPR, I would take Devontae Adams.
Yeah, 4 is the worst pick to have in a draft. Sorry, Spicy Hot.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I almost had 1. I almost had C-Mac, but, you know.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
Quit helping Spicy.
I mean, he's tilting right now.
I'm tilting, man. I'm sniped on each pick because I got Bush and Flett right next to me.
Hey, Reese, if you hop into the live stream, maybe we'll help you too, you know? We're helping everybody that's on it, you know? David Harris, Spicy, you want to snipe Bush? Yeah, facts. Bush got absolutely wrecked there. D Swift is decent RB back too. Absolutely, brother. I'd love that as my RB2. LMAO. How many weeks until Sermon starts for San Fran? Well, he should get a significant role right away. So I really like Sermon and the value that
starts is a relative term at running back too. You kind of don't really know what the starting running back is for San Fran on any given week.
Facts. Are you guys taking Fields over Lance, especially with the news of the Lance injury?
The Lance injury is like a hangnail by the sounds of it. Like I saw
it's got a chipped finger.
Like I don't even know what the
and
heck that is.
his finger, that's it.
A lot of people put 2 and 2 together, said he's got the vaccine, so they put a chip in his finger. I thought that was pretty fucking hilarious in the comments on the Schefter tweet. But I don't know. Trey Lance, I'm still taking Trey Lance over Justin Fields. I don't put too much stock into the finger injury that Trey Lance has.
The finger.
He said he was going to be out a week. I don't even think Trey Lance is going to start week 1 anyway. So
facts. I have the 9th pick and the 12th. Arnie.
Ooh.
Oh, you hate to see that.
Oh man. All right, let me look.
Wait, is BMAC gonna be auto draft the rest of the night?
Dude, I don't know. That guy's wild.
Okay.
I should probably let him know that he's on auto draft.
Robbie Anderson.
I was about to say Kareem Hunt's finally gonna get taken then.
Yeah.
Who the fuck do I want here? Like, it's not terrible value, but like, do I want it? No.
Raheem the Dream? No,
God, where do I even have fucking Kareem Hunt ranked? I'm ranked around like the Myles Gaskin range. Yeah, like that's where he is. Man, fuck. Arnold's got me for a loop now. I don't know. Like, I guess like Waddle's not bad for the big play upside, but man. Tight end, what are we looking at? Nothing significant there. I'm actually molding on this pick right now. Wow.
Now you know how I feel every pick.
I don't even like. I'm not going Hunt. I'd rather not. Oh man, this is little. That was literally a chair break. Live on camera, Danny pulling a Spicy Hot. You absolutely don't love to see it. Let me check my wide
Danny's
receivers.
fuming right now.
Hold up. 20
Fuming
seconds.
from the snipes.
See, when you can pull up your own rankings, at least it's a perk here. Do I want to go Chark? I'll go Chark. Whatever. Fuck. I don't even love that pick, but whatever.
Not terrible.
I mean, yeah, I kind of got actually messed up there. It's pain. I want to like Spicy team, but yeah, I mean, the 0 RB in me is just saying yes, sir.
0 RB all day. Not even hero RB.
Yeah,
just
facts.
0.
Your hero RB is a rookie running back.
Yeah.
Wait, 3 quarterback leagues exist? LMA. That was my thoughts too. Actually, to be fair, I'm in a mega flex league, so that's a quarterback and 2 super flex spots. So I guess technically that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Also 2 quarterback, 1 super flex, 10-person league. Damn. I told you to take Harris. I knew he wasn't making it back to Spicy.
Yeah, man, I wasn't reading chat.
Yeah, facts. Who the fuck is this guy?
Fuller wouldn't have made it back anyway. Bush would have took him.
Who's BMAC
Oh yeah,
referring
100%.
to?
I would have taken him.
Who's BMAC referring to?
Is
No
BMAC here? He's about to
I have
auto
no
draft.
idea. It says he's online, so I'm assuming he's here, but
He's got to turn his auto draft off, or also it'll just automatically just pick him a pick within 5 seconds.
it's going to be
But-
Kareem Hunt in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, it is.
Is he
Good.
is he a Hunt truther is the question.
Get him off the board.
Facts. I don't want him. But why do you have to take both my running backs? Yeah, facts. Thanks. I went all in on second year upside, but I think it's like those are definitely the shots you want to take as second year players. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat. Would you rather start Adams and Diggs? I would go Adams and Diggs pretty decently there. And yeah, you got auto pick on pretty easily. I like
And Juju. Ugh.
I mean, they're lads, though. I fucking love Animal and Snacks are the lads.
Bad takes on purpose. Yeah. I just don't think they do any actual fantasy research. I think they just kind of show up.
They're the lads, though.
Entertain. How's your draft, fools? He's literally, you got auto picked, my friend.
Yeah, how's your draft, buddy? You got Kareem Hunt as your RB4.
Oh,
His
he's
draft
back now.
was
He's
very
not auto
good to
pick now.
start off, but it's taking a turn for the worst.
Mostert will be out within 5 weeks. Yeah, probably. Swift or CH? Swift, no questions asked. Is Michael Carter worth the draft? Absolutely, brother. You fools like to talk a lot.
Oh, you got the auto pick turned off. There we go. You got it figured out.
Oh, he's ready
Yeah,
to
he got it
roll
figured out.
now.
He's over here
Just
talking
toss him
trash in
2 bad
chat.
running backs, and then he's good.
Holy. League. Wait, oh yeah, imagine Colin
Oh.
Kaepernick. Yeah. Don't worry, he was not making it back to you. Relax, I was taking him. I was hoping I could get value on Elijah Moore. I considered him at the 7-8.
Like
I
I literally
just
considered taking him at 7-3 because I knew there was no chance
I
he was
could- I
actually.
consider
That's
him at
exactly what I
7-8
was
too.
thinking. Oh
I
my
considered him
God.
at 7-8 too. Hey, Snacks from the yeah, I fucking love Snacks. Don't worry. Yeah, he's my favorite Giants fan. As gross as that sounds. Nice man, you're still broke. Hey, not after I win this
BMAC's
league and
a couple
take your
beers
money.
deep if I know him at all. I swear to God, if any of them have the sea lions, I'll throw it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm pushing more weight at you at the gym nowadays, eh?
Yeah, facts. Oh, I get Big Al in here. He's on the clock right now.
In fact, Big Al, my bad, bro. Waddle,
Oh,
great
you're all
pick.
good.
I consider him on my pick too. Fucking love you, B-Mac though. We go. Hey, anytime you want to fucking link Guelph, I'll get you into the fucking gym. We'll have a bench press contest. But before that, Big Al, I love the Waddle pick. What are you thinking here at the 1 minute mark?
I'm stuck between two people, and I don't know why I'm stuck on them, but I like them.
That's fair. That's fair.
I have
Who
a
are they?
feeling one
Yeah.
of them is the guy that I'm hoping falls to me.
It might not be.
Man,
I
was
hope you're not
hoping
about to
Elijah
pick
Moore fell
Michael
to me.
Thomas right now.
Well, that's a value pick for later.
It's fair.
I'm trying to
It's
decide if I want to stack with Mahomes.
Oh, don't do it. I love you, bro, and I'll give you that free advice because you have our guide and I respect you, but do not take McCall Hardman here.
Or take one of the few wide receiver ones left and take Ruggs.
Go for it. Do what you got to do. Just don't take my Hardman. That's my only thing I'll say. I'll give you that free advice.
Do you see the 9th pick as a good spot, 12-man PPR? Well, yesterday in my home league, I drafted from the 9th spot, and I got Devontae Adams, Antonio Gibson. So if you're able to start with that, start to your draft in a PPR league, then yes, I would say it is a good spot to draft. Generally speaking, I would say it's not a bad spot to draft. It's definitely better, in my opinion, than drafting in that 4 to 8 range, but it's not as good as drafting 1 to 3, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. I still need you and Snacks to have a crossover video where you just lay facts.
Oh,
What if
you
they're
should
all-
see some of the Zoom calls we've had with Snacks, Jared.
We've almost had,
We've
been
had
in
some
tears.
LeBron Jordan arguments in the Zoom calls before with Snacks, and it's not ended well. Usually Snacks ends up leaving 10 minutes in because Danny has pissed him off so much.
Yeah, and then he comes back like 10 minutes later. He's like, okay, I've calmed down. And then I piss him off again. And he leaves again. What if Darrell Henderson falls to me? What, like 6th round? That's probably his value. I don't know. Darrell Henderson.
Yeah, it's got to depend what wide receivers are available. If you're deciding between Darrell Henderson and Devontae Smith, like BMAC would have been at his pick, I would have went with Devontae Smith.
Hey, B-Mac, you see those hands, bro? Those are size 9 and 3/4 right there. So I got some big boy hands there for a 5'9" lad.
For sure. Danny's got some Henry Ruggs hands.
Well, why are you guys so low on Eckler? We're not low on Eckler. We just
See,
like
what BMAC just did is an absolutely phenomenal pick. Stacking Evans and Brady in a 6-point per passing touchdown with big play bonuses. That is a phenomenal pick right there. So you definitely redeemed yourself on the 2 bad running back picks before that.
Facts. And again, I'm not low on Eckler at all. I just think Gibson has that league-winning upside. And if I'm taking a running back in the first 2 rounds, guess what? I want league-winning upside. The only problem I have with Eckler in comparison to Gibson is the red zone usage. And he was actually on the fantasy footballers and basically alluded to the fact that he's probably not going to be used in that capacity. So full PPR, I understand it. I think he's a value in the second round. I just personally can't take him over Gibson. Oh yeah, dude, the LeBron hate from him. No, I love LeBron. I mean, fuck it. I'm a fucking Lakers fan. What do you expect? But send BMAC the link. Get him in here. It's actually StreamYard, but yeah, get him in here. That'd be an amazing TV show. Also, I'm on the clock.
Oh, here, yeah, I'll send him the StreamYard link.
I
don't know. BMAC's a little. I think he's a couple beers deep right now, so I'm gonna need you to keep it PG, my man.
Yeah, facts. BMAC, I trust you. Keep it PG. Also, I'm going to keep it a little PG here, but Michael Gallup blasting to the 805 here is a little bit sexual. I'm not going to lie. I got the Dak, Cooper, and Gallup triple stack. You'd love to see it. Because I just saw you guys interacting. That would be an amazing TV show. Yeah, facts. I'm PG, I promise. You're PG like, Clippers. Gosh. It's cringe. MJ over LeBron James, no doubt. Ooh, I'm not going to get into that right now. But if you want to argue like pure dominance, okay, you can go to MJ. But arguing overall player, I'd give the edge to LeBron because of his passing, because of his overall game. But that's, again, we're not an NBA channel, so I'm not going to get into that too in depth. Just purchase this draft side. Appreciate that, Bailey. If you did it actually through Underdog, we can hook you up right away too. With both.
I just got the PayPal notification. He bought it on PayPal.
That works too,
maybe he's in a state where you can't play Underdog, or he already has an account.
We'll get you set up and ready to roll on the site. Yeah, he's definitely a few beers deep. He spelled my name wrong.
I was playing League with him earlier. He was a few beers deep when I was playing League with him.
You absolutely love to see this. What are your rankings for Eckler, Najee, and Gibson? I personally would go Gibson, Najee, and Eckler. But send me the link. I can't handle this, Danny.
I tried to send you the link on Discord, but your friends are disabled or something. I don't even know. It literally said the link couldn't be delivered or something like that.
Send it to somewhere else then, brother. Fucking gotta get BMAC in here. Also,
I'll send it to him on Twitter, but he's gonna be on thin ice if I know BMAC on alcohol at all. He's gonna be a little rambunctious.
I gotta rip a piss real quick. I'll be.
Yeah, no worries. I'll run through some of these here. So, I'll bring Spicy Hot in here to keep me some company.
What's up, man? Oh, Ryan Tannehill. Okay, I like that.
All right, so the Chosen Rose. What about Gibson and Eckler? You think Najee is much safer? What about offensive line? Again, I think Najee is much safer from a 3-down workload perspective, being the fact that he's going to get the bulk of the carries, the goal line work, and the receiving work, which I cannot say with 100% certainty about Gibson and Eckler right now. So that's why I have Najee higher, even though the O-line is somewhat of a concern. But I know the O-line is the big headline with Najee Harris, but I'm telling you right now, the scheme upgrade that they made is going to make drastic improvements to their offensive line. It's going to help mask some of that bad play that they have there.
It's a bit early on Callaway for me.
A little bit, but I mean, outside of the 8th round, when you're willing to just take your guys, I'm fine with it. If you're really high on Callaway, go ahead.
I'm going to take someone I very much believe in, and I think you do, but you just don't know it. It's Rojo. Come on now.
Okay.
He's the RB1. I don't care who says anything. Fournette's garbage. He's washed. I don't care.
Right, and I can't believe. So I was talking when Big Al was in here. I was hoping he wouldn't take this guy at his pick, and I can't believe he made it all the way back to me. But in a full PPR league, I'll take Jarvis Landry. I think it's a great flex play at that point in the draft. Again, I shoot for upside, but in the late 8th round, I'll take Jarvis Landry. I won't take him in the 6th, 7th round where he's probably going to go in most home leagues, but in the late 8th round, I'll take him.
This is a safe flex.
Yeah, definitely a safe flex. And a 3 wide receiver start league, too. You can feel pretty comfortable throwing Jarvis Landry in bye weeks and stuff like that, too. Lakers and Cowboys fan. Yeah, he's also like a Boston Red Sox fan, a Montreal Canadiens fan. I think he just like looked up who won the most championships in each sport and became a fan of that team. So before he gets back, I'll just keep talking some shit about him. I'm PG, I promise. Send me a link. Okay, yeah. BMAC, I'm DMing it to you on Twitter right now.
Danny's muted.
Yeah, Danny, you are muted, my man. No, still can't hear you. You got your mic unplugged when you stood up or what? So Go Lakers. Snacks would say Kevin Love is the real Finals MVP. True. Iverson. I literally have no idea what the context of this conversation was.
Bro, why are we talking basketball? What a Mickey Mouse sport.
Yeah, literally. Are you taking Swift over CEH and Mixon? Yeah, I am. I have Swift ranked over both guys. Danny is we still can't hear
Yeah,
you.
we still can't hear you, bro.
I'll just bring Big Al in here and Wyatt so we can all laugh at you.
Yeah.
I was looking at Landry whenever I took Ruggs.
Yeah, I think in a full PPR, man, I think Landry's an underrated guy. He's not going to be a guy that scores a tremendous amount of touchdowns or anything, but he's also
It's just a hope and pray flag doesn't auto draft. My God.
Yeah, Blake's about to auto draft twice.
I know it's gonna happen. It's gonna be painful.
I can't tell if he's tilting or.
Yeah, he auto draft.
Oh no, he autoed.
Ooh, Melvin, what an elite
Oh.
play right there.
Oh, that was about as perfect as you're gonna get.
Elite upside right there.
For sure, Danny. Oh crap, Danny's the guy who was sharing the screen and he left out of the chat.
This is the guy I was gonna draft last round over Chanel. These are 2 guys I was considering, so that worked out perfectly. So Brandon Cooks,
Brandon Cook, yeah, in a PPR league, he
Tyler
should be the
Boyd.
number 1 on that team.
Oh,
that could not have
Ooh.
went better on that turn.
could not have had a better turn right there. Melvin Gordon and that. Oh my goodness.
Holy running backs. Oh, me, he's loading up.
Yikes, that's a big yikes on flat. I mean, I suppose in a hero RB strategy, he's getting some running back depth. I don't know. I'm trying to make him feel better once he realizes what has happened to his team.
Yo, it defaulted to my fucking headset. What the fuck?
True.
Also, Flet is going to hate that he's autoing right now. Oh my goodness.
Those are brutal. I like Trey Sermon and David Harris, but Gordon and
Yep. And to me, there's a pretty clear pick on the board. I got a pretty good group of wide receivers right now, so I'm going to go with a running back 3, Michael Carter, 9-3. Come on down. Sorry, Spicy.
That's a great pick.
Oh my gosh. I'm really about to do
Wyatt,
it.
you went Cooks and Boyd at your pick, so that fills out your wide receiver core. You kind of faded wide receiver early, so you definitely need some PPR guys. I think Cooks and Boyd fill that void for you.
well, it was just more when Kyler Murray falls to you at the 4 or 5 turn. I feel like that's just an easy pick there.
Oh man, oh man.
Oh man.
I'm about to go with the
again.
yeah, I mean I wanted Michael, but I'm about to pick a Danny type pick and pick Naeem Hines in a second.
Rate the team. 10-team non-PPR. Cook, Dax, Swift, CEH, Diggs, AJ Brown, Tyler Lockett,
Corner. I'm getting
Galladay, Gesicki. I'm not the biggest Gesicki fan on this team. I'm not going to lie. I just don't really think Gesicki is going to be a reliable tight end, especially in a 10-team league. I figure you probably should have a better tight end than that. I'm also not the biggest CEH fan, but outside of that, there's nothing real wrong with this team. I just CEH and Gesicki I'm not the highest on.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, oh yeah, I guess you did figure out your mic.
Yeah, I did.
Real Danny type team right here.
Damn. Look, I was hoping he fell to me in the 12th.
That's what I was going to pick next.
BMAC, you guys want a gambling segment? I don't know. Do you guys want us to do gambling content, spreads, DFS picks, underdog, over-unders? We never really thought we were going to do that during the season, but we may have some kind of peek behind the curtain news with Underdog. We might be renewing our kind of partnership with them. So we might continue to do some content with them into the season because they do have into the season games. So Who knows? We might have a gambling segment on the works. BMAC, I know, is actually a good gambler, unlike me. Pretty much everything that I bet on, the exact opposite happens, and the world conspires against me to make sure that it doesn't happen. Whatever I bet on. That Seahawks game, do you remember the Seahawks-Eagles game last year where there was like a Hail Mary at the end of the game and the backdoor cover hit? Well, you can bet your ass I had the one that got screwed by that.
Damn, you got the tone set on you. It's pain.
Yeah, completely. I'd rather draft shoot you number one than watch fantasy flawed draft in the 300. I full disclosure, I've literally never watched a single video Mason's put out before. I've literally never once. So I don't know if he's good, bad, terrible. I have no idea.
Facts.
Are you 1000% on Swifty? I was getting off him. I mean, the video I put out today, that should give you my full thoughts on Deandre Swift. I'm 1000%. Anytime you can get this guy in the third round or later, I'm hitting smash on that.
Yep.
Hold on. That warmed my heart when Bush passed on DeAndre Swift. That made me very happy.
BMAC, I legitimately sent you the link on Instagram too, so join up.
Yeah, you should be good, brother.
You're malding, bro. Marcus in the 8th. Yeah, I mean, look at the wide receiver room, to be fair. So I personally would have
receiver position has flown off the board, to be fair. Yeah.
You absolutely love to see it, though. That's how it should be. I'd after about 1.5 hours, ladies and gents. Let's go. B3, go kill that draft. I think Ahmed will play a role later in the season. Yeah, I definitely could see that being the case.
Solvin Ahmed?
Danny's muted. Yeah, Ahmed, yeah. My bad. Corey, I hate. Wow, okay. He wants you to do it, Corey. Bush, he's a Packers fan.
Opposite Corey does. I'm at the 5 spread. Corey, check your phone. Get me on this shit. Brother, I sent you the link on Twitter. On Twitter. Go to your Twitter, and the StreamYard link is there.
Anybody want to take a guess at who I'm picking?
Well, I'd say
Packers fan if Danny was all about titles, title town, baby. Nate, you're a Packers fan? Why did I think he was like a Bills fan or something?
Hey, Spicy, who do you think it is?
You still punting the position?
I mean, who do you think it's going to be? Just take a guess.
I'm going to have to say A.J. Dillon. I don't know.
That's close. I was actually going to go with Zach Moss.
Zach Moss.
That's who I was considering instead of Hines, but I was like, the Bills are trash with the run game. So
that's who I was going to pick next.
Their RB1
What's happening here? He's sniping me.
Do the Bills have an RB?
I say snipe. It's 5 picks away.
Oh, fuck the Leafs, bro. Guess what happened in the playoffs? Oh, yeah, you don't want to go over that again,
I like
do
this
you?
guy.
You don't want to go over the playoffs again, do you?
Yeah, we like to choke. Okay, first 4 picks. We all have one flex position. Kelsey, Gibson, Amari, Kyler. Thoughts?
Phenomenal.
Yeah, I guess that's a pretty solid start to your draft. A little early for me on Kyler, depending on where you were picking in your draft. It sounds like you were picking at the end of the round if you got Kelsey and Gibson. So Kyler at the 403, 404, I'm guessing is where you got him. I think that's a good start to your draft.
Yeah, I agree. Also, we got BMAC in here. He's not got the cam on, but he's rolling.
You want to roll the camera?
Wow,
you gotta get the cam on, brother.
All right, give me a minute. Hold up.
What do you got here? I'll let you have the floor here. What do you got on
the lad?
Absolute
okay,
lad.
The lad.
What you got? How you doing on your draft so far?
Okay, I'm done with the draft. Dude. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You see my draft, bro? My draft's pretty actually good.
Hey, you started off really well. Those running back picks were kind of hurting you a little.
Elite, they're elite.
You recovered with the Tom Brady pick. I like to see that.
They hurted me, bruh. Are you okay? Those were great picks.
Yo.
Man, I hate you, man. I actually hate you.
Yeah,
I hate you, Corey. Man.
Hey,
I thought we were friends and all.
B-Mac, how many brews deep are you right now?
Well, then you can handle, that's for sure.
Whoa, buddy. Hey, let me tell you.
Buddy, you're from the hammer, buddy.
Bro, you don't
think
you're
light. You guys run it light.
All right, that's enough of B-Mac that I can handle right now.
For the record, anybody listening, I am not light. I am the opposite of light.
That was amazing.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'll run some league after this is over. But
I was 10 out of 10. I don't think he ever picked two.
Picked again, bro.
He never picked either.
Oh, B-Mac, focus
on the biggest face planner in the draft. Oh my god.
He's got 3 wide receivers so far.
Oh, he loved to see it. Anyway, Rip Flett. Yeah, Rip Flett is right. What's a good round 6 wide receiver for a 12 team? If you are able to get any one of the second-year wide receiver breakout candidates that we talk about all the time, AIYUK, Claypool, Jerry Jeudy, those are all great picks. More realistically, I would say those guys should be off the board by round 6. But if you can get Devontae Smith at any point in the 6th round, he's a guy that I really like getting. Trying to think who else goes around the 6th round. The 6th round range is somewhat becomes a little bit of a cutoff for wide receiver tiers. I don't hate Odell Beckham in the 6th round. I don't hate a guy like Will Fuller in the 6th round or Robbie Anderson in the late 6th round either.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like that James Conner pick. He'll do great for you 1 week and then get hurt next.
I considered between
But
him,
hey, as long
Dylan,
as I'm starting him that 1 week, he plays good.
Yeah.
I considered between him, Dylan, and Moss, so I like the pick. Crazy how last year I snagged Diggs 5th round. Yeah, that was a steal.
This very league that we're drafting for right now, these guys literally let me get Diggs in the 5th and Waller in the 6th last year, which was absolutely unforgivable. And
I was not there last year. I would not let Diggs happen like that.
I also got Adams at the 2nd round too.
Gee.
That's who I wanted to pick next. Pick for the playoffs.
Just curious, why are you guys low on CEH? Because that guy actually sucks.
You are going to hear my thoughts, my full in-depth thoughts on why I'm low on CEH. Spoiler alert, he may be one of my top, if not my top breakout or bust candidate. Not breakout. Not
He's
breakout.
number 1.
Bust candidate for fantasy football this year. I will give my entire case on Clyde Edwards-Helaire at that point.
Absolutely. Weekly gaming segments would be dope. Factual.
Last year on the live streams, we did talk about our favorite like upsets and like spreads that we were taking. So I might, I don't know, one of us, maybe both of us, I have no idea, might do like a little like best picks against the spread kind of segment. Maybe some underdog
weekly prop bets.
Well.
Yeah, and B-Max got some good advice for the crowd on that.
Yeah, and again, always bet the opposite of what I do. That's exactly what B-Mac is saying in the chat, and it is always factual. I always tweeted out my betting picks at the beginning of the season. I think I started the first week like cleaning house, and I just lost all of my bankroll after that the rest of the season.
Murdoch,
Who tight end?
I was just about to say, should I take Big Bob Tunyon? And he steals them from me.
I hate all of you guys. I was hoping I was going to get Tunyon at
Bush, you were not getting Tunyon. Shut up.
Gonna be flexing a tight end.
Dude, the only reason I didn't take him at the last pick is I'm like, oh, he's gonna fall back. None of these guys are gonna double up on tight end.
Evans or Godwin, who leads the team in targets. I would probably say that Godwin is most likely to lead the team in targets.
Man, look, why? You guys have elite tight ends. Why are you doubling up? Fuck.
Oh man, now I really don't know what to do here.
B-Mac
I really wanted Michael Thomas here.
B-Mac wants to be unleashed yet again after this.
I'll unleash you for 30 seconds. One slip up and I'm removing you again.
Corey, I hate Danny.
Thank you, Corey. I'll put my camera on too.
All
right, brother. I like Mason, but you guys would disagree a lot. At least he gives good reasons. Listening to both your channels really helped make my own decision. I would encourage listening to other channels. Always listening to one fantasy analyst is never a good idea because you're kind of just gonna...
Danny's a fucking retard.
Chill with that. Chill with that. That's their slip up. There it is. You're out.
There it is.
Already trying to get banned.
Yeah, trying to get banned already. We're gonna take that word out of the chat.
Oh my goodness.
All right, we got Callaway season. Yeah, Robbie is really repping the not Antonio Callaway. Jesus, that guy, that's a throwback.
Oh, wow, you gotta love the Hardman over Robinson. Care to explain?
Wait, say what?
I said you gotta love the Hardman over Robinson. Care to explain?
No.
I mean, if I'm given the choice like Hardman over Robinson, it's probably like a wash. But the fact that I can get Robinson with the very last pick of my draft is going to make me lean Robinson.
Dude sounds like me on a Friday night making trades and dynasty. Yeah, Jared, hey, you want to make a trade?
Facts. This guy's toasted. LOL.
B-Mac.
Dylan's fucking dying.
Auto pick Goddard. Jeez.
Be mad. B-Mac throwing shade at the hammer. Shaking. Big facts. What did we do to him, man? It's tough.
Sick.
Also,
I just knocked my cup over. We're going to ignore that.
I don't take a lot of Darnell Mooney, so let me fucking spice it up and get a little Darnell Mooney here.
No Mooney action.
The Moonster. Just wide receiver depth for freaking days.
Ramsey's father, man.
He's going to pull his snacks and win this league, guys. Facts. Jared Bowling. Oh, this message pop-up blocks the face on the bottom left. Oh, yeah, facts. Who is bottom left right now? Is that... Oh, that's Wyatt.
That's Wyatt.
That's so bad. Wyatt. He's just chilling. There you go. You can see him. Say hi. There it is. Now we're going to show. Kept JT in the third this year and drafted Adams. Yeah, that is filth. I love what you did there. Merman, you sniped me. Yeah. Wait, so you guys were all considering going
Just salty
double
about that
tight end.
Mooney pick.
Yeah. I had to, mix it up, spice it up. I was thinking him. I was thinking Marquise, Marvin Jones, a couple guys on the board. But in this scoring format, you want the upside. I like Mooney's upside. BMAC thought he was still in the call for a solid 5 minutes after. CH is trash. Whoever drafts literally starts throwing out trade offers for him. Dumpster fire. What would you rate Tunyon as? Tight end 7? Yeah, that's probably a fair ranking for him. We actually have our tight ends rankings video out on the channel, and I believe he ended up being our 7 or 8 or something like that. I forget. I reached out Gabe, but he's my guy. P.S. I'm drinking Labatt with a Red Wings logo. Hey, cheers to that, brother. Keep on getting those drinks down. What idiot? They'd be rolling blunts. Yeah, he got auto picked, to be fair. So allow him. The auto picked on both those guys. How'd you become a Cowboys and a Lakers fan? Well, I'm in Canada, brother. So when I started watching basketball, I started watching football. I absolutely loved Kobe Bryant watching basketball growing up. And as soon as I started watching football, I mean, it was DeMarcus Ware, baby. That guy was an absolute legend. So allow me. I don't have any real geographical, apart from Toronto, affiliate. So
Legend of a shin, too.
Yeah, there it is. Was really looking for Mooney on the board. Yeah, well, now he's on my team, so I'm pretty happy with that. Hey, this is the classic. This is the classic Danny 0RB team. Now, I would have replaced one of the picks with Tunyon, but everybody loves doubling up on tight end, apparently, which, man, whatever. I'm not panicking because I still like doubling up on some of these guys lower.
Danny is panicking slightly, though.
A little bit panicking.
I do not often go this guy because I think he's garbage, washed, everything. He should have never been drafted. But because of the format, I'm going to go with Marquise Brown.
Dude, I considered him with Mooney, so don't worry. That's a good pick.
I'm kind of deciding if I want to break Spicy Hot's heart right now.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I was saving him. Don't do it.
Jan, depending on how long this takes,
that was the pick.
We literally don't have to.
Yeah, Jan, depending on how long this takes, we might do a quick mock draft after. I don't know. The boys are buzzing, having a good time. We already recorded tomorrow's video. I have to record my solo as well, but hey, that'll come out right after, so we'll see.
You know what? I'm going to do a very uncharacteristic move of myself right now.
Whoa.
This is a full PPR league.
Full PPR.
Curtis Samuel has missed most of the offseason. He can't have a lot of quarterback chemistry going with Ryan Fitzpatrick. I need a tight end really bad. I'm going to take Logan Thomas here.
Ooh.
I rate it. And
I rate it too.
Ahmed, correction. I live in Hamilton, the affiliate being the Hamilton Bulldogs, which was the farm team for the Montreal Canadiens. So I was able to see Max Pacioretty, Carey Price, all of those guys when they were on the farm team growing up. So they really led to me liking Montreal because, again, Carey Price ended up getting that starting job.
That's cap. You looked it up. Who had the most cups and you shared for Montreal?
And Max Pacioretty, the reason why he was my favorite player when he was a Hab, get this, right? When I was 11 or 12 years old, actually, no, it was 2012. So I was 12 years old. I went to a Sabres versus Montreal game in Buffalo, and I was banging on the boards, before the game, having a good time. The boys are buzzing. It's a hockey game, right? He flicks me a puck over the boards for the lads. So I was ever since then, I was a big Max Pacioretty fan. So
it's flat here.
Corey Schrader. Yeah, so Simon is making reference to the fact that I used to be a Montreal Canadiens fan because I was a little rascal. My whole family is Leaf fans, and I wanted to be a Habs fan because I didn't like the Leafs at the time because they were losers. But I watch a lot more Leafs hockey than I do Habs hockey, so that is why I became a Leaf fan, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Arnie Palmy in the chat.
Arnie Palmy. Arnie Palmy. Oh, You gotta
Boys.
explain to me. You absolutely like taken me out on that Corey Davis pick, man. I was absolutely in shambles.
Yeah, man, I literally was just drafted Tyler Higbee driving home, so that was fun.
I mean, to be
but
fair, I was
I got
gonna
the
take-
Staffy. I got the Staffy stack, and I knew you bastards were gonna grab him. So
Well,
been there.
I'll tell you right now, I was taking either Tunyon or Higbee if they made it back to me. So good thing you took
Yeah.
Higbee there.
Yeah, I was literally sitting in the car. I just flicked over on Sleeper to the tight end list. I was like, yeah, I got to take someone now.
Facts. I mean, we're seeing all the lads go off now. Bush, you're a Logan Thomas fan now. What's going on?
Apparently, I'm a Logan Thomas fan. I don't know. We'll
I'd
we'll
rather
give you
not.
Boys.
I'll give you the floor on your draft strategy. How you liking it so far?
Man, I have been freaking out. Like, Sarah and her sister were watching Bachelor in Paradise. I'm just sitting there on Sleeper drafting,
Sarah.
and that's my girlfriend. Sorry.
Oh.
And literally D. Henry falls to 7. I was like, okay, I mean, fuck it. I'll take him. And then I get Eckler in the second round.
I considered
What
him,
is
but
going on?
I couldn't go against my guy Gibby. You know that.
I know. I really almost took Najee, but I decided to go
I'm
with Eckler.
surprised you didn't take Najee.
I know. I was going to, and then I was like, Henry's literally going to catch 10 balls this year, so I might as well grab someone that's going to catch a bunch. So I went with Eckler. And then I almost took Cooper and Godwin in the third round, but like, I know Clyde gets a whole lot of beef, but man, he might just fall into the end zone
Clyde gets
7
a whole
times
lot of
this
beef.
year.
Consider me the butcher.
Facts.
He might fall into the end zone 10 times this year. I'm not kidding.
I
The
I think
offense
that's
is
red
that
zone
good.
And he made a bold prediction last year that he would lead the NFL in touctouchdowns. The guy scored 5. So
No,
Right,
no.
but
I said-
he's a rookie coming in.
Hey,
They
I
upgraded
said-
their offensive line. Sorry, go ahead.
I said Clyde would end up being top 5 in rookie yards from scrimmage and like of all time, and that obviously didn't pan out. And
Yeah.
B-Mac is begging we get him in again, but he's got to watch his freaking
Yeah,
language.
no, you be throwing out R bombs in there.
that was a little extreme.
I'm trying to get the channel suspended, my man.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Hit the drunk tank and you can get back in.
Don't do it, Bush.
Don't give it the peer pressure, Bush.
Saquon or Gibson half PPR. I will take Saquon
Saquon.
Barkley there.
Oh, you actually had BMAC in here? That's so dangerous.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I didn't realize he was a little wrecked right now.
Curtis
But
Samuel's
he's
my
with
guy.
Jagger. Of course he's going to be wrecked.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, he's got fucking Jagger.
No,
on him?
but a
His,
guy named
his buddy's name's Jagger.
Oh, I thought B-Mac was drinking fucking Jagger.
No, he's not having Jagger bombs right now.
Oh fuck, dude! I ripped like 14 of those last week. Not fun, bro. Just
Oh, Jesus.
Arnie Big Vouch.
Arnie Palmy. Whoa, lads.
Big vouch. Okay. Why'd you go Higbee before Tanyan? Your rankings video says otherwise.
I didn't get either of them, so don't worry.
See,
I have Tunyon higher than Higbee. I don't know
So do
where
I.
Danny has him.
I
right.
have Tunyon
So I also like Tunyon, but I have Matt Stafford, and I knew
Yeah.
they weren't getting back
That's
to me. So I was like, I'll just take Higbee.
Bush, you're on the clock, by the way.
Oh, I literally am on the clock. We are
Just go
actually
Curtis
running
Samuel. Just go
down
Curtis
Gavin.
Samuel.
Go.
No worries. Just take
Yeah, there
Curdy.
you go.
Don't worry
Don't
about it.
do it, Bush.
No, I'm
32.
breaking
Don't
your
do
heart.
it.
Sorry, dude. I broke his heart.
Spicy hot is malding.
Oh,
He was
man.
you were like 10 seconds away from me not breaking your heart there.
Oh my god.
That's brutal.
I knew it too. I was like, does Bush know he's on the clock?
I did
shouldn't have-
not actually.
Shouldn't have
so
said
thank you.
anything.
Gotta-
Should have just let him
my
sweat.
God. That's such a
Belsky, I'm
heartbreaker.
not putting Braden back on.
I could have had
Partner Godwin,
the next
PPR, give me
row-
Godwin by a country mile there.
the
That's
next
not even in the
Randy
same
Moss.
tier.
I appreciate B-Mac's commitment, just chilling in the private chat on his own.
Dude, he's also just on auto draft right now, so that's fun.
Bro, he's auto picked
He-
like 3 of his last 4 picks.
I mean, he did have a great start to the draft, so maybe he's under the impression that he can just auto draft the rest and he'll still win. I don't know.
he's got 3 wide,
Dylan said he was malding super hard.
he's got 3 wide receivers, bro.
I took fucking 4 running backs in the first 5 rounds, so that was not what I planned.
Yeah, that was a bit
I
of
got
a run.
Miles Sanders in the 5th round. I know it's like dead zone. Oh, that's the
If you
biggest
knew when you were gonna
buzzword
get
ever,
Sanders
but
in the 5th, would you have taken Cooper or Godwin?
yes, I would have if I would have known that.
Dude, I would have been
Um,
malding if he
That's
sniped.
hindsight.
I would have been malding if you sniped me on Cooper. By the way,
I almost did, but then Clyde was just staring me in the face and begging me to get some of them, so I did.
Dude, I also would have mauled it if you sniped me on Dak Prescott with the Cooper stack available.
Yeah, I feel like we did everyone. I don't know about everyone in the league. I'm assuming most people did a lot of practice. I practiced a lot of mocks.
Yeah.
This never happened.
Well,
So-
straight wide receivers.
Spicy
Dude.
Hot, are you struggling right now or what?
I'm struggling because I could have had the next Randy Moss, the next TO, but
That's bold.
And
Yeah,
then
you got him.
Interesting.
Nico Collins.
Yeah.
you actually got
Probably
him.
the most the worst freaking college football franchise in college football history
Yeah,
is misusing
Deli
talent
Meats.
like Michigan.
Deli meats. No, come on. I
What's
wanna
Danny's
drink.
running back situation? Let's play a
He's
game. I like
giving
to
him-
call Danny start at running back.
Danny, do you need
Gibson
an
and
RB,
Moss.
my man?
Dude, I don't care about running backs, bro. Look
Let's
at my wide
pick up Gio
receivers.
Bernard, Danny.
Yeah, facts. Just pass catchers at this point, bro.
Over under on how many minutes before Danny sends Michael Gallup for Miles Sanders offers to Arnold after the draft.
I don't even know if I want to offer that.
I think I'm just gonna stack running backs at this point. Fuck it.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
Fuck
you need
it.
wide receivers, brother.
Okay,
Man.
you need wide receivers, bro.
I know I do. I need
You're
a lot of
suffering.
things on
You
my
are
team.
suffering right
I need
now.
a lot of team. I'm starting Corey Davis, and I'm loving every second.
Mac, how I get in here, I pieced you up.
I don't know how much time I have.
B-Mac, you would get in here if you weren't laying R bombs on the street.
Yeah. Facts.
Okay, like, am I going another wide receiver? Like,
I'll pull up
damn.
the chat where BMAX said I'll keep it
Danny,
PG and just show it to him
Take,
every time. he
take
asks what
Jamal
he's talking
Williams,
about.
my man. That's actually value.
I'd rather not.
Why? DeAndre Swift is not going to play.
Oh, okay,
He's
no,
injured.
this is what I'm gonna take.
That's good.
Nah, DeAndre Swift ain't injured. He's fine.
Yeah, he fine.
Trust me, he's fine. This guy on YouTube said he was fine. Don't worry.
Dr. Jesse Morris, don't be disrespecting that man.
No, I subbed the fantasy doctors.
What is he even saying in here?
Just say.
Snendo.
What's up, Wyatt?
I'm back.
Oh man, What
Jacoby was somebody I was eyeing down there. I'm a little upset you took him.
Fuck.
Yeah, I also wanted Jacoby. That was sad.
Where did we leave off in the comments, bro?
Couldn't tell you.
I was gonna go Terrence Marshall there, but I already have. That would have been the third Panther, and I don't know if I'm stacking with Sam Darnold. That's risky.
All you need is Christian McCaffrey, my man.
That is correct.
We
And
left
all
off.
these people are going to start drafting backup running backs. Had to go get Chuba
Hey.
before I had to go trade for him if something did happen to CMC.
By the way, apparently this was the reason why BMAC was getting off to a scorching start because D-Bell was in his ear.
Facts.
Spicy's not sleeping tonight.
B-Mac, what's your auto
No,
draft?
I'm
You're
not.
taking my pick.
BMAC just got autoed freaking Lawrence.
He just doesn't care. Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah, he's in the bag at this point. I don't think he
He could
cares.
easily pass a DUI. Hey, did you watch Hard Knocks? Not the newest episode. Isn't it out tomorrow? Am I tripping?
Shut up. Shut
But it's
up.
kind of
Shut
wacky
up.
you taking Edwards when you have Kenneth.
Thoughts
Taylor.
on Marlon Mack?
Your memes out here.
Yeah, you sniped me, Robbie. I'm paying. I mean, we got a very similar team right now, Robbie, if you do say so myself.
That's a troll comment by Dylan. He doesn't actually care. He's just pulling the sleeper meme that how does this affect Marlon Mack? This is the
God.
lengthiest draft I've ever been a part of in these
What?
late rounds.
Yeah. Hey, I don't want to. Yeah, this has been a long draft.
By the way,
What you looking at, Big Al?
Oh, I have no clue.
By the way, Bush, I just took in you were sharing your screen. I thought I kept guys out of my queue this whole time.
Nah, you good.
But
Fuck it. I'm a 49er fan.
Oh,
That's a good
well,
pick.
Nice
Good
pick.
pick.
yeah, that's a great pick.
I was almost the guy that drafted him at the 10-11 just so someone had to trade for him later. I was almost that guy.
Facts. Got to be that guy sometimes. That meme is the worst, dude. Yeah, literally every time anything happens on Sleeper, how does this affect Marlon Mack? Don't know how that ever started, but it is a thing. It's alive and well.
Bush, it's kind of wacky you took Brian Edwards when you have Elijah Mitchell rated higher.
Do I have Elijah Mitchell rated higher?
Yeah.
Fake rankings.
Oh, this man is literally just exposing my rankings right now.
Dude, I'm just fucking.
I also know I can get Elijah Mitchell.
Are you reading BMAC
my
in the
very
private
last
chat
pick,
too?
so.
Yeah, that's what I just looked at.
My team is Heat. I don't care.
No, it's not he. It's his.
He's set.
He's sat.
Yeah, no, he's literally he's in trouble. He's got work tomorrow too, so that's fucked.
Good luck. Yeah, get me in the disc. I want to hear B-Mac setting the tone.
Get Danny and disc though.
Hey, which one of your friends is actually the Rocket League players that Corey was mentioning?
Oh, that's Scanlon.
All right. I'm pushing for.
I think you
champion.
dust him, my man.
Yeah?
Scanlon's like diamond, but he's like
Okay.
cracked compared to how good I am at the game. So
Fair. Yeah, I'm almost grand champ.
Oh Jesus.
yeah.
Y'all don't say that.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Pick 2 for a redraft, 6-point passing. Burrow, Lance, or Lawrence. I'll still take Lance out of those guys for the upside.
Who ended up picking Mike Thomas, Murdog?
Hurts is a good value there, to be fair, for Murdoch. 11th round. Ramondre, good pick.
Oh, that was a pick. There's a dark horse he would have returned. I doubt it, but
If B-Mac snipes
B-Mac's
me, I'm
about to have
so
3
pissed.
elite tight ends.
Yo, B-Mac's gonna get fucking auto-pick Gronk. hey, Big Al, don't take Gronk so he goes on B-Max.
Trust me, it wasn't
He's
not
my
looking
pick.
at
I
that.
wasn't sure if he was going to take Gronk anyway.
Oh, he got DJ.
Oh no, I was actually
Aw.
targeting him with my next pick.
oh,
Dude,
Jamal
B-Mac-
Williams.
Oh,
So close.
BMAC has worse wideouts than me, man. The auto
Why does
draft is
Dionio
just
have,
ruining
like,
him.
a sly-looking Trey Sermon as his profile pick here.
Am I the only one? No, Robert doesn't have a tight end either.
Komet had a mock draft today, and people were just trolling. They took him at the 101 and Fields at the 102. Komet had a mock draft.
What the fuck?
Cole
that.
Komet makes fantasy content.
Oh yeah, Dan had a mock draft too.
Really?
Team is elite.
Yo, and fucking Darren Waller drafted with like a bunch of guys on like Fantasy Pros, like freaking Smitty and shit.
Is it me or does Darren Waller have the deepest voice humanly possible?
Facts. I remember watching him on Hard Knocks. That guy's a baller.
When I was listening to the top 100, this guy like actually sounds like someone took him down 5 octaves.
Yeah, he's tight end 1, so.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's like the only like pride and joy that you have as a Raiders fan right now.
Hey, we still have that one Super Bowl in the 60s.
Yeah, true. Old man
Danny
Willie.
answered
That guy
BMAC's
died.
question in the private chat.
What'd he say?
Daddy, my team is elite. I crack you. You ever been in a fight?
It took him 2 tries to get your name right, and he still didn't. Dammy and Donnie.
Danny, Dami, Daddy, like he
Dude,
is
B-Mac's
crossed.
gonna dominate running back.
Buddy, I can't wait for the first time I get crossed in Guelph though.
Oh,
Is Kylan
yes.
Hill worth a roster stash, 40-man roster? And at the 40-man roster, pretty much anybody's worth a roster stash at that point.
Actually, hey, you
True.
see my newest pick, by the way?
I would even roster Juju Smith-Schuster on a roster like that.
Bush, you can't even do the Kirk Cousins and a young quarterback
You're back
anymore
again.
when you got Patrick Mahomes and Trey Lance and Justin Fields and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that is fair.
Can't even do the Kirk Cousins stack no more.
I got Justin Herbert. I don't need Kirk Cousins.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I got QB1 season, Justin Herbert.
Facts.
Can y'all do a draft with 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 2 wide receivers? Oh, right. Okay. I am going to do this tomorrow, Jan. I'm going to do this tomorrow because I'm actually exhausted once this draft is done. I kind of want to head off of here, but I will do this tomorrow. So I'll take a picture of this so I don't forget the scoring format.
Man, I am just picking from the goddamn gutter here, boys. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll drop a mock draft and finally give some kickers some love. So Jan,
Whatever.
is your draft a 12 team, 10 team, 8 team? What's the amount of players in it? Somebody could turn me down in the background as well. That would be appreciated.
Jameis.
Ooh, Jameis Amos.
Someone's
Randall
gonna be
Cobb in the
eating
12th
W's.
round. That's not terrible. I don't hate that.
I mean, if you like eating W's, that's a great pick.
Yeah.
I guess we're going the wide receiver stack for Washington.
Should I break Danny's heart here?
Gotta take smooches.
I'm gonna break somebody's heart.
Pain.
Ooh.
You broke my heart.
Nah, Danny already got Sony.
Sorry.
I was taking a leak and I just get the update on my phone.
Yeah, I went a little hero RB as well. I need to stack up some running backs now.
I was hoping he fell back, but I kind of knew that wouldn't be the case.
Quick shameless plug before the ban.
Nice. Yeah, Praveen, I hope you enjoyed that. That's gonna.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
there
cost
go.
you about 5 minutes in the chat. 12 team full PPR. Can you do it anytime before 7 p.m. Central? I will get it to you by 11 in the morning. How's that sound?
Yeah, there you go.
Eastern Standard Time. It will be we have the video that I just recorded with Danny right before we came on here. We'll be
3
going
p.m.
11 in the morning. So I will get it to you before 2 p.m. Central or Eastern Standard Time.
It gives me more time to put up my video tomorrow, the sleepers. There you go.
Right. I know I'm
start
going to
that
get
show
7
tomorrow
updates
morning.
from Danny throughout the day. Another peek behind the curtain. Usually Danny sends me 70 messages a day saying, dude, video's taking so long to upload the video.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not gonna lie, I felt a lot better about my startup draft last year for my dynasty league.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was not good, and I didn't even know it was a super flex whenever I started the draft.
Ooh.
Well, you're not feeling good about this team right now?
I mean, I look at my third running back, James Conner.
Bro, look at my third running back.
Yeah, I think the one thing I definitely would have changed about your team is I would have went for an Antonio Gibson, Aaron Jones, Najee Harris with your second pick. For sure.
Yeah, it was either Mahomes or Eckler. I love Eckler.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Fletsky's gonna auto pick again. Oh man, that is not a Fletsky team. He's gonna get another running back. Oh, he got Gronk.
I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. He can play matchups with those 2 tight ends.
Yeah, but he's got 4 wide receivers.
2 Patriots greats right there.
Oh no, Fletsky is pissed.
I mean,
Is he
I was
still back from work right now.
literally driving my car and drafting, so I don't know what your excuse is.
Sounds pretty safe. He actually
How I drafted last year. Oh, who just took Amon Ra? God damn it.
I know. I also saw that Diami, a little spicy hot. That was.
I mean, Pearman getting dropped today.
That's pretty cringe, my man. I wanted him next round, so that's.
I
sad.
was,
Look,
oh,
man,
so I wasn't. I was gonna get my
Gotta
heart
reach.
broken anyways. All right, fuck you where you breathe. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I mean, someone's got to catch a pass in Detroit, and it's not going to be Pearman, so why not?
Hey, Bush, I might have to keep it a little more PG than that, eh?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to have this guy on my team or not, but I might as well secure him regardless.
Who?
Because me and Flet might be pulling the Eli Phillip Rivers swap after the draft. So.
Eli
No,
Phillip
Bush, I
Rivers.
wanted him to fall.
Well, I'm just kind of fucking you right where you breathe, as you just said. So
Amen.
happy days.
Literally.
Thank you so much. Y'all have helped me a lot this year in terms of knowledge about drafting the right players and strategies. Yeah, no worries. We'll have you covered tomorrow. I'll probably run that solo around noon, around 2 o'clock at the latest. That'll be up. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Those of you that are in leagues with kickers and defenses, switch them. But if you are in leagues with kickers and defenses, then I'll have you covered tomorrow. I'll actually do some kicker and defense analysis for once, probably in my life.
Big facts.
What do you think of Juwan Johnson in New Orleans? I mean, in
Someone's gotta catch a
college, he
ball.
was a productive player, but his testing was just so bad that I kind of just like removed him from my board in that draft. I was like, okay, this guy's dust after that happened. So, I mean, I'm not excited about anybody in New Orleans. Like, I'm mildly excited about Marquez Callaway, and that's about it.
Yeah, facts. I'm mildly excited about Alvin Kamara, you know? Oh,
Yeah. Just mildly.
Rob, Irv is hurt, brother.
She.
He's out for like a long time.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
hurt.
4 weeks. Not bad.
Yeah, it's not the worst. Oh, JD McKissick, that probably hurts Danny a little bit too.
Hurts my soul, but I have another.
Arnold,
running back
just
I
take a
like.
running back so Danny doesn't have any running backs available because this man is quite literally starting Zach Moss as his RB2 right now, and I kind of find that hilarious.
Yeah, who cares? Look at the rest of my team.
Take that.
I mean, I am starting Cortland Sutton, so
I mean, the one thing I would say, Danny, is that you don't have an elite tight end, and that always makes me scared in like a 0 RB, hero RB build.
I mean,
is not
I
having an elite
absolutely
tight end.
I absolutely got fucked where I breathe on those tight ends, bro.
Pretty much, yeah. There's
My
no
bad.
way
Like
any of
Murdoch,
them
come
are gonna
on.
make it back to you.
Murdoch, can we talk about the fact that you have Mark Andrews? Why did you take Tunyon? Like, well, you didn't need him. You didn't.
Danny,
Let's be honest.
T minus 10 minutes after the draft, Darnell Mooney for Robert Tunyon gets sent.
Oh, I'm not sending Mooney for Tunyon. I'll probably
Dude,
send him like.
He'll send him Geo. He'll send him Geo, guaranteed.
you sniped me so hard on Mooney, man. I was actually so upset.
I almost picked.
I mean, I
him,
guess he paid you back for
before-
Corey
I thought he was
Davis.
going to hope he was going to come around.
True, I
He did
guess.
not. That was a tough one.
God, Robert Woods.
Real talk. I hope that was worth it for Praveen Artist for that like little bit of clout from 40 people in a live stream chat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of artist he is, but fantasy football YouTube ain't
Hey
big
man,
on art.
boys are struggling. Okay, relax. Guys need views out here.
Got to get some page views up.
They know the algorithms are snapping right now.
They are
Bush-
snapping. It's a wise
Bush,
strategy.
what are the odds that the fucking Bucks just cut bait with Fournette and now like Giovanni Bernard's the third down back there? You know,
What are the odds the Bucks cut Fournette? Probably pretty low.
they love him, the tone setter, eh?
I would say that
Super
there's a
Bowl
good
winning?
chance that Tom Brady might have Fournette move into his house with him and Antonio Brown.
Yeah, he won him a Super Bowl. You got to keep Super Bowl Lenny around.
Facts. Lombardi Lenny does do the Lord's work.
And you can thank Aaron Jones for fumbling the ball at the 5-yard line. Still salty about that as a Rodgers stan.
Yeah, I mean, you guys also kicked a field goal there, so.
Hey, that's on the floor.
And you let Kevin King man up Scotty Miller. Like, what are you
That
doing?
was. I'm pretty sure I could have played better coverage on that. That was brutal.
The one thing that Scotty Miller can do well is run fast, and he let him get behind.
Why
him.
are you in press coverage that close to that dude? He's going for a Hail Mary there.
By the
Yeah.
way, we are very close to 5,400 subscribers, so I just wanted to say big pog.
Danny's quick shout outs right there. You love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I had to. Bush, your video's at 1.2K already, by the way.
Yeah, I as soon as I was done recording it, I was like, that was really fun to make. So those
Yeah.
are usually the videos that do well.
Yeah, dude, our the quarterback video's at 800K or 800 views. Sorry, not 800.
Anytime I can get the Devontae Smith slander off of the Twitter verses, it's always a fun time.
Amen. I will say though, Devontae Parker at the 13-11 is really good value. Like,
Yeah, Devontae Parker
I was
was a
surprised
guy
he was
that
still there.
he like championed last year, and I've kind of just fallen off the face of the earth with that love there.
yeah, facts. I don't understand why Brady loves AB, but Bush, you can tell them a little bit about the Fugazi splits in Week 17.
Yeah, I mean, the Brady loving AB thing is totally overblown. Brady doesn't get to choose when Antonio Brown's on the field. So when he's on the field, he's going to get some targets. But I just drafted Antonio Brown, so I don't want to talk too much shit about him. But Antonio Brown is a stud, so how could Brady not love him? He also like faced him a lot in his prime, so he probably loves him for that reason.
True.
BMAC auto picked again.
BMAC's been auto picking since Dallas Goedert, my man.
He got both Houston backs.
Anytime he can
That's
stack a high
backfield you
scoring
want to
offense,
secure.
like
I do not blame him. That's a smart drafting.
Elite stack.
He really
you got to be
set the tone on
guaranteed the
that
Houston backfield with
If
that.
Watson doesn't get
We know they're going to be
traded,
running out games
he's
a
going to be
lot.
laughing to the bank.
Is Mims a hold or cut in any kind of redraft format? Get him off my roster. I don't want him at all. If it's dynasty, I mean, see if you can find the one guy that still believes in Denzel Mims in every dynasty league, because I'm sure there's one guy that's there. Try and sell him on the fact that it's like a new coaching staff and it'll like take time for him to. I don't know. Try and sell him on something, but Denzel Mims can get the hell off of my dynasty roster for anything higher than a 3rd round pick.
By the way, I just took it. I have 4 fucking Cowboys players.
That doesn't shock me in the slightest.
Question for you and Danny. What would you be looking for if you're in a rebuild in Dynasty and you have the Gus bus? What would you be wanting in return for him?
Dude, if somebody's willing to give me like Gus Boss in a second for a first round pick, I'm taking that yesterday.
Yeah, I would probably take a second in any kind of like if someone
Yeah.
could give you like Rondale Moore in a second or something like that for Gus
Easy.
Edwards, I'd probably take
Yeah,
something
right
like
now,
that.
someone in our league, we've been in trade talks. He was thinking about it, but it was AJ Dillon in a 2023 second for Gus bus.
Easy.
Yeah, I would
Smash
I
that.
would take Dylan in the second probably.
Smash that.
So Bush, what are you gonna give me for Gus, man?
You got Gus?
I do have Gus.
Yeah, I have
Dynasty
Dobbins,
league.
and that is painful.
That's a heartbreaker. I won't lie.
It is a heartbreaker. I have a very competitive team too. I don't even remember who my RB3 is, to be honest. I think it's Sermon. I have Sermon and Zach Moss and stuff, so I should be able to, and Damian Harris. I should be able to manage.
Wait, Bush, you don't want Uncle Lenny?
Nah, I'm good, bro. Danny's
okay.
gonna send me McCole Hardman in a trade for the 78th straight time.
Hey, dude, I literally have the all wide receiver and all draft pick team. And Arnie
On the
Palmy-
bright side, Spice, you
Oh.
got me getting Bateman and Dobbins and them both going down only upgrades the fact that I have Mark Andrews.
True.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Truth.
That's how you got to do it. You stack one offense so that everybody benefits when they go out. No, don't actually listen to that advice. It's
Has there
terrible.
been a timetable for Bateman to come back yet?
I've seen anywhere between week 4 and week 8. And
Oh,
to be honest, like Arnold can attest to this because I drafted him yesterday.
Mm.
I don't know if this is a guy that I want to be drafting and holding on my roster, but if you have deep benches and you want to hold the guy, I think he could have a chance to be a factor down the stretch. It's just going to depend on when he comes back.
Who is this again?
Rashad Bateman.
Hey, boys.
Yeah, it's I don't know. The whole receiving core is hurt. So
It sounds like Hollywood came back to practice today from what I saw.
oh, that's good.
Who wants me to hop on my Smurf after this and run some Rocket League?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm chilling, my man. Not trying to get pieced up.
on my Smurf.
I was playing with a dude that was like grand champ, or kind of like he wasn't actually
That's
grand
me.
champ, but he was like right near there.
That's me.
And me and BMAC had just started playing Rocket League, and he 2v1'd us backwards, and we almost lost. Not
Damn.
kidding. He was
Yeah,
actually
who is this?
stunting all over us.
That's me.
That's scary.
Do you think OBJ will have a good season? I think OBJ can have a better season than where he's being drafted. I don't know what constitutes a good season for Odell Beckham was probably a very, very good season for most receivers. So relative to OBJ's standards in the past, I don't think he'll have a good season, but I do think he can have a better season than where he's currently being drafted.
By the way, I feel so bad for Flet because he's got 4 wide receivers. You know, as a Fletski, he would not draft that way.
Yeah.
What happened to his thing?
He's got 3 really great ones at least, so that helps.
Yeah.
Kind of cushion the blow a little bit. At least he's not like 4 wide receivers and he's starting like, Darnell Mooney as his like wide receiver 2 or something.
Damn, bro.
True.
Oh, I'm on the clock and I'm trolling. Okay.
To be fair, Darnell Mooney's like my wide receiver 7, so.
True. I'm
Oh.
looking at the board right now. How can I break Danny's heart?
Jesus.
No, I'm
There's
just
only
kidding.
one guy
I'm
that
It's
looking
kind of
around.
ruthless.
I don't really see a lot of guys that I'm overly excited about. Quarterbacks, generally speaking, kind of fell in this draft, considering this is a 6-point per passing touchdown league. Not a lot of quarterbacks went off the board. Overall, when I look at it, I really don't have anything that stands out to me as something that I really want to do. So I'm gonna probably do what who took McCole Hardman? Whoever took McCole Hardman, I'm gonna do what they should have done and taken the actual wide receiver 2 on this team and Demarcus Robinson.
That was your
I have
last
to
round
disagree with you.
Yeah, as long as I don't go in my seat like this.
There we go. Big Al's the one who took McCole Hardman.
Here we go.
So
This is
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
I'm
disagree with you
completely-
there.
This is a boost special here.
Oh,
you
no! Why?
Danny.
No!
Danny's got notes.
Why?
Right, take
You don't have a
back-to-back
tight
tight
end
ends.
on your team?
And then let's go with the wide receiver 2.
Oh, okay. Ready? Okay, I know who Danny's next tight
Chargers.
end on his board is, and I'm
Dude,
literally
dude,
going to
Bush,
take him out of
Bush,
spite.
Bush, don't do it. Bush.
No, I'm doing it. Jared Cook is
Bush,
definitely who
Bush,
he's eyeing
Bush.
right now. Bye.
Bush! Bro! Why?
Because I wanted to. That's why.
Fuck me where I breathe.
Jesus.
Josh
Oh my
Palmer,
God.
Will wide receiver 2, and
Hey, there's still Team Tebow, man.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I got the
let me-
Herbert Jared Cook stack. That was
I am
intentional.
sick. I was gonna take him last pick. I'm like, no, none of these doofuses are gonna take another tight end.
Calvin Ridley or Hopkins. Give me
Ridley.
Calvin Ridley there.
Fucking
Kirk
hell!
Cousins, nice pick.
What the?
Safe play.
Safe play. I mean, I'm not sure what he's going to do with Lamar Jackson on your team. That's like, I considered him too, because I was like, he's probably a good value at this point, but I have Herbert. I'm probably never going to sit him.
It's my just in case, man. He's my just in case.
Big fact.
What's the etiquette in dynasties on making blockbuster trades week 2?
What's the etiquette?
Etiquette
Yeah.
is do it week 1.
Let's go
The
do
etiquette
it.
is you-
Go get it
Well,
done.
Cole Kmet for
After-
Darnell Mooney.
Somebody's
After
panicking
week
one,
one-
you do it every single time.
Yeah.
After my draft, after the
I
first-
actually hate you guys. I actually hate you guys. I actually hate you guys.
I knew Robert was taking the tight end
I
right
think
there.
we need Austin Hooper off the board. I
You're
want
on
to
it.
make Danny have to pick Evan Ingram here.
After the first 5 rounds of my dynasty draft, I had KAMARA, Cook, and CEH. And after week 1, someone offered me Devontae Adams for CEH, and I traded Cook instead.
Oh,
I know.
after week 1, the 30 touch game that CEH had, you weren't
Yeah.
willing to trade him for Devontae
No, I
Adams?
wasn't.
That hurts.
I was like, Cook gets hurt, doesn't he?
It's okay. At least you didn't get sniped of every tight end off the board. Right now.
Austin Hooper's a good
Austin
pick, man.
Hooper.
Yeah, it's a fine
Take it.
pick, but it's not freaking Cole Kmet or
Tebow
Jared
was still on
Cook,
the board.
asshole.
That's
Thanks.
not
Tebow was still on the board. That is factual.
You could have picked Blake Jarwin. Come on now.
I mean, that's
remember
gonna,
when
that's probably
Blake
gonna be my
Jarwin
next
was
pick.
snagged.
12 tight end last year, Danny?
Dawson Knox,
I mean,
tight
to be
end
fair, he
1,
would have been.
Bills.
Dalton Schultz was actually a top 12 tight end, so you can eat my nuts on that, Bush.
That is gross. Not the eating the nuts part. The fact that he was a top 12 tight
Wait,
end.
so, hey,
Yo, pause, dude. What the fuck?
pause.
Can you guys do a video on a 14-team league mock draft? Also on the list for later this week. We will do that. Sebastian, I'm not sure when, but it will happen before the end of this week.
Arnie, why'd you feel the need to fuck me where I breathe on that Everett pick?
Cause I don't know. I just did what everyone else was doing.
Hey,
literally
even,
becomes
even
the
in
peer
fantasy, Higbee can't escape Everett, apparently.
All right, we're closing in on the last round of the draft here. Just rounding the corner. Big Al's on the clock, 15-11.
God, am I actually going to have to take Evan Ingram? I don't want to.
Well, I was just about to say, you can't leave a Pro Bowl tight end out on the board that long.
Oh, I don't even get the chance.
God.
Jesus Christ.
I'd quite literally rather draft Anthony Ferkser than Evan Ingram. Like
Didn't Evan Ingram get hurt and have to get tested today or something?
Yeah, calf injury.
Danny, all I'm gonna say is I'm
Things you
kind
love
of
to see.
I'm a Dawson Knox truther. Not gonna cap.
It's fine. I'm not taking that guy.
Dawson
Dude.
Knox is like
Dude,
the
just
light
wait.
version of Evan Ingram.
Just wait. If I had confidence, I'd take him, but I'm not
Mike
going to.
Gesicki is all yours, Danny. Come and get him.
Yo,
Yeah,
John Brown on
rather
the
not.
15th. Oh my goodness.
Hey, what
That
if I
guy's
give you
playing with Keelan Doss and Marcel Aitman last week, man?
Murdoch? Why'd you have to take Tunyon, man? That ruined my whole draft strategy. Why are you have to double up on tight end, man? Like, what is this?
Danny's Marquez Valdez Scantling for
Trade-
Robert Tunyon trade coming
Great
after the
pick.
draft.
Oh, now he's memeing. He's just taking tight ends just to mess with me.
Picked up Hunter Henry.
Who's gonna make it back to you?
Facts. Am I taking fucking Dan Arnold?
Hey, don't disrespect, man.
No, that's okay. Big Al's gonna take him. Just a meme.
Yeah, super flex draft will be coming at some point. 2 quarterback. We don't really do a lot of 2 quarterback content, but super flex 2 quarterbacks more or less a similar format. Ingram is hurt. Calf. What else is new? Is Croft the tight end to own in New York? I mean, that's a gross question. but
Yeah,
probably. I
that's
don't know.
you shouldn't be in that position.
Like, I don't know. There's probably like a segment of Dynasty Twitter that would say Kenny Yeboah is the tight end to own there, that like he's some great sleeper. I just prefer to not care who the tight end to own is on the New York Jets. And nobody likes Zach Wilson more than me. I don't think any tight end is going to be relevant for that team.
Danny Ladd, who do you got
As a
chilling there?
recovering Chris Herndon,
Jesus, man.
having that.
I know Ertz is just like super gross, but like, I mean, last pick in the draft, Ertz. Like I wouldn't.
No,
hold him
there's
against
no
that.
way he passes on a Cowboy for an Eagle.
Ew, don't pick.
You're definitely
Blake
taking
Jarwin.
Troutman.
You could
Could
pick
take
OJ
Troutman,
Howard
yeah.
if he gets traded.
Yeah, I'd rather
You
not.
could pick
go with the
Jack
there.
Conklin and get some blocking points.
Dude, Hayden Hurst might be productive behind Pitts. Who knows?
Yeah.
Vernon Davis is still in the league. Like he hasn't retired.
It says he's set to retire.
I'm sick.
His ADP's 268.
I'm sick.
Tutu Atwell. That's probably
How
the first
about-
time I've
hey,
ever seen his name.
How
on a
about- how
draft
would I
board.
not
Yeah,
take
that's a deep cut.
How about I don't take
I've
any of
never
those
seen a
dog?
second round wide receiver so disregarded than Tutu Atwell.
How about I don't take any of those dog shit tight ends that I can just pick off of waivers and actually go with an other position?
Could do
Danny
that as
is
well.
quite literally going to send out 14 different trades the second this draft is over.
Not gonna lie, I might go play some Rocket League on my alt while eating some fucking noodles.
On my own.
First money
So
league.
wait, why is
$200
Vernon
buy-in.
Davis still
Any
in-
advice? I'm watching
think-
most of your guys' videos.
I think
would
Devontae
suggest watching.
Smith for Cole Kmet's looking juicy, Danny. If you're
Oh
interested.
yeah, love to see that.
How is Vernon
I would
Davis still in
suggest
sleeper?
Sebastian going and checking out the playlist that I created called
Yo, Danny,
Watch
What's
this
up?
if you're panicking.
That's
for your
actually
fantasy
so
league draft.
cringe.
Watch that.
What? You're taking them?
he's literally in my queue. That's actually fucked.
Yeah, okay, give me Everett for him, asshole.
Deal. Actually done. Done
All right,
deal.
bet,
Done deal. All right. Good stuff.
No, Arnold, you can't succumb to the.
I can do what I want.
Hey, push pause down anyways because his Wi-Fi's dog.
Sounds like free fucking cash.
Look at Bush frozen.
Oh no.
Someone
Poor.
screenshot that if you can.
Oh my god.
Push pause for like 20 seconds.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're good now, my man.
Canadian
good
Wi-Fi
now.
brutal.
Oh, sorry, boys. I wanted to wrap this up. Now I have to pick someone else. Oh, God.
Dan, you guys are still there.
Man, what are the odds I've gotten sniped on every fucking tight end this draft? Sorry. First money league, $200 buy-in. Any advice? I'm watching most of your guys' vids. Honestly, my biggest advice: stay fluid throughout your draft. Don't feel pigeonholed into doing anything. If you have to 1 to 4, 5 to 8, 9 to 12, just take your values. And
Yeah.
Juju
both
in
of
the
your guys'
second.
picks were good. Both of your picks were good with Hyde and Evans.
Which Ravens running back would you take? My answer is probably nobody because I think Gus Edwards is going to go a little too high for where I'm willing to draft him. But Gus Edwards, if I have to pick at face value, I will take Gus Edwards as the Ravens running back to draft. But actually, Lamar Jackson's the Ravens running back that you take in that question.
Yep.
No doubt. Oh my God, Spicy Hot. You paid me back, sir.
Salvin.
Salvin Hoffman.
You knew that was. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, they're running that committee,
Brian
man.
Edwards pick.
Yeah, Brady, I absolutely love that pick. For reference, too, I did take Dak at like the 508, I think. Yeah, 508
Yeah, you
here.
did.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You greasy boy.
I had to set the tone. 6-point passing touchdown. Get the guy that's going to lead the league in touchdown passes. Am I right?
True.
No.
Oh, I didn't even see Josh Palmer got taken. That's a rip.
Yeah, we're a deep cut league, brother.
Dude.
No fucking excuses over here.
I might
bro.
just like take this guy because I think he's fun and I want to make fun of Michigan again. So I'll take Donovan Peoples.
Yeah, Donovan. I had him as my second person. It was him or Hoffman.
I'll trade you him for Sullivan Ahmed right now.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I think Gus at the 6'4" solid value on him. Again, the full PPR does hurt him, but again,
Nothing like
he should be
Kadarius
secured.
Toney.
We will
should be a
end the
secure top 20
draft
back.
with the starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins.
Tua Tagovailoa. Oh,
Oh. That guy's going to jail, my man.
Damn, son, you got Dak at the 604 or 608 in a fucking 6 passing
Hey,
touchdown league.
it looks like Fleck got his
Vaccinated.
wide
NFL
receiver.
don't care. He's vaccinated. He's playing.
Is that his wide receiver? No, that's his wide receiver 6. I thought it was his wide receiver 5 for a second.
Oh,
Jeez.
man.
All right,
right.
are we doing that mock draft or are we just
No, I don't have the energy for that shit, unfortunately.
Bro,
So
good luck.
we'll have them covered tomorrow. So Wyatt, Big Al, Spicy Hot, Arnold, thanks for joining us. BMAC,
Appreciate you guys
also
hopping
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Cheers, boys.
Yeah.
Be back
BMAC.
in timeout.
BMAC.
All
Nice one, AGG.
right, GG's y'all.
See you, bro.
Easy,
All
boys.
right. Take it easy, fellas.